Hey, hey.
Hi. It's very bright.
We're like on the sun.
Yeah.
It does not match the sunset.
Gordon got his attitude from working for a famous French chef that was just as brutal. Hey, Scotty. Happy Trivia Day.
Watch out. Is that more tolerable in the people's eyeballs?
Mm-hmm.
Not like...
Can maybe sit over there by you? Because I
Yes.
love this.
Maybe, come here.
Go that way.
You gotta go up and down and around. Maybe, come here. Come here. There you go. Just lay down. She won't stay. Room in
friends.
here.
Yeah, so our
AC.
AC,
Now, do you think you'd need it? But
our
we
top
do.
AC is broken, and the guy came today, and he was like, "Oh, we need a part. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 weeks, but you shouldn't need AC anymore."
Like,
So,
you can't control how fast it comes.
also,
Fun
fact, I just went to the grocery store for the 3rd time, and for the 3rd time, our fridge stopped working.
Well, this was different. We woke up in the morning, went downstairs, and the refrigerator door was like...
It was open. Everything was 60 degrees, yeah. So, every time I go to Kroger, the fridge just stops.
I think it's a sign that we should eat out for every meal.
Which is what we've been doing.
Speaking of, dinner was delicious.
Oh, we got can. So Scotty, I don't know if I told you this.
We got what?
Scott gave a huge list of his favorite like Richmond places. And so I picked the ones that we never had as prizes before. And so one is Can and one is Sneed's Nursery, which was by our old house, which I love that place. That's where I always get my wreath for my door and that kind of stuff. But we had Can for dinner because...
Now I'm very full.
Why not? Beef tartare is the only place in Richmond I found that has beef tartare. So if
Anymore.
anybody knows any places that have it,
comment below.
let me know, please. All right, so I see Gabby said that you have your name. You can't figure out how to chat on the TV, but you're chatting with us here. We'll explain how everything works for new people, any new people. Jalapeno ice cream ones, that sounds delicious.
So yeah, we don't display the chat in the stream. You just have to watch the chat through the YouTube chat. Because we have a lot on the screen. There's not really room to fit it all once we get going. I can't see the Arden chat.
Also,
Blind.
I don't know if Margaret L is on here. I meant to message you today, but I know your prize was Don't Look Back, and they are I think they closed for a couple weeks for COVID, so they just opened today. But I have something for you, and then as soon as I get the Don't Look Back stuff, I'll give that to you too.
Oh.
So, but if you're not here, I'll
an
have to
appetizer.
do it. A little appy.
So we had their, was it fried oysters?
Crispy oysters.
Crispy
but yes,
oysters.
they're fried.
I had their burger, which I don't know if I've ever had, but it's like a steakhouse
good.
burger. Big, pink, and all this goat cheese on it, and the frites. And then we got mac and cheese. And then you got French onion soup. That was your favorite thing that you ate tonight?
Oh, yeah. It could have used more cheese on top, but we got it to go, so I understand.
When I poured it, it was like mixed in. It wasn't floating, but I saw a hunk of cheese go like,
right.
boom.
Yeah, no, I know. I get it. Yeah, they gave us like 6 choices of cheese for his burger. It was like Gruyere or goat cheese or blue cheese or cheddar or something else. And, wow.
I chose goat, and I am glad with my choice. Very happy with it.
Choose well.
I chose wisely.
Let me see here. Oh, 105 players.
Well, if everyone answers.
Yeah, so if anybody is new here watching, a little wine down the wrong pipe, we're fine. Acorn Manor, hey friend. Brian. I think you're the right Brian, maybe different.
A lot of Brians.
Somebody was getting their house renovated, and anyway, I stuck their thing in the mail today instead. Not their mail, but I put it in my mailbox to go out. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. 100 people.
Oh yeah, 100 people. So when we get 100 people, we give out an additional $100 and 520s. We'll Venmo you at the end of this game. Hey Matt. But you guys have to play. You have to, like, you can't just be logged in. And we can see at the end how many questions you've answered. So you have to answer more than one.
Or we'll keep it and we'll give it to our dogs.
Idiot sandwich. I was wondering who was going to call themselves an idiot sandwich. I tried to work that into the newsletter today. That's Gordon Ramsay's, like, famous.
All I remember is him yelling at this person being like, this chicken is raw!
Oh, yeah. This lamb is so raw, he's following Mary to school!
Would you eat this? Here, eat this! And they're like, no, I don't want to eat it. See, I didn't realize he was Scottish until today when Lauren started giving me some tidbits about Scotland. Can't say too much. Well, I don't really know too much about what we're about to experience. So is it both rounds all Scotland type questions? I know your newsletter said like mostly.
That's not very aesthetically pleasing, but that's okay, guys. Laptop's broken.
Or the
today,
iPad
so
battery unexpectedly just died.
It's all everything.
Everything breaks.
Sonia, yes, welcome back. Our fridge broke.
Our internet's on the luckily it's just the Wi-Fi and this computer is still working.
So the reason that the theme is Scotland is because Scott is the trivia player of the week, and that's the theme that he chose. So every week we pick a trivia player of the week. You get to pick a theme if you want one, and then you get to pick your 2 favorite Richmond businesses, and those are the prizes that we give out.
Hence,
so
Sneed's Nursery.
Sneed's Nursery and Can were some of his very favorites. So I'm gonna start the timer. We got 8 minutes.
It's like she's dancing.
Is this the first one? Yeah. Start the timer.
Is it 7:30? I don't have my alarm set.
It is 7:30. So welcome everybody.
So what? Do you want to go to like this?
Yeah.
All right, I need to make sure.
Matt wants to know what football club you like, Scotty. So, the Glazer Group.
That's us.
That's us.
Well, plus some other people.
But yeah, we're the OGs.
We're the only ones with the name and Glazer. Tattoos of our logos on our bodies.
My body is actually when I sleep, I contort myself into the shape of the Glazer Group logo.
Well, when I bleed,
so it goes like this, and then I go like this. I don't know if you guys can see.
My blood is blue and green.
That's pretty good.
I don't know what colors that would mix together to, like purple,
brown.
Ew. I guess the red is like almost brown.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are the Glazer Group. We are local real estate agents here in Richmond, Virginia. And we've helped over 100 and...
I've lost count this year.
A lot, 100.
We're getting close to 100.
70.
Yeah, 130 families again this year.
Hey, Elizabeth. Yep, we've helped a lot of people move this year. If you know anybody looking to buy or sell, we would love to help them or you. So keep us in mind.
We like to have fun and goof off while we host trivia, but we take our business very, very seriously. But at the same time, we also like to make it fun for our clients because it can be a very stressful process. But don't take our word for it. We've been in Style Weekly Top 3 Realtors for 7 years in a row and have tons of cool, fun things like free moving trucks that you can use.
Just happened to be the 7 years that I joined.
You're right. Kidding. Oh my God, you're right.
I'm the Glazer Group, y'all.
I'm okay with that.
So if you
subscribe, we would appreciate it.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. It'll alert you every time trivia comes on Thursday, so you will never miss it. Also, like this video because it does something in the universe.
Algorithms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's karma. Good karma.
But you'll also be notified of other new videos. I saw that our Carytown video is now up and on the intranets.
Yeah, they did a G-Force cart video. So before COVID, we tried to do a bunch of videos of different things around Richmond. Obviously with COVID, that shut a lot of things down. So here we are. We are getting back into it, but we still like to feature all the amazing places that Richmond has to offer on our Instagram, which is @whyrichmondisawesome. You can see it right there.
In that corner.
So subscribe to that too.
We also give away a lot of stuff on there that has nothing to do with trivia at all.
Yep.
Just at random. Like we gave away Garden Glow tickets. We gave away a one-night stay at the Trailside Treehouse. Mm-hmm. Just, I don't know, kind of what it ends up just being topical or related to a post that we've done.
Yeah.
So you should follow us.
Yeah. Do it.
Do it. It'll make Lauren happy.
It will make me so happy. What will make me happier is Alex changing this and taking the quotation marks out.
You want me to do it right now?
No. If anybody wants to join Trivia Club, you just text trivia without the quotation marks, just the letters, to this very long number right here, and it will sign you up for Trivia Club. We don't spam you. Trivia Club, we will email you once a week on Thursdays just to remind you of trivia.
And text.
If you want text, we can do that too. Remind you of trivia. We let you know what the theme is. We let you know what the prizes are going to be. And we also give you 2 free answers. I literally give you an answer to each round. So there's 2 free answers you have right there. And then also, as far as the prizes are concerned, I typically make a question or 2 about those, and I literally just point you in the right direction.
It's almost a free answer. Very minimal work.
Right, more free answers. So there's really no reason not to join Trivia Club. Text us now, or text that number now if you want to. You don't have to. Also,
we're up to 150. If we hit 200, we've never done this before, but if we hit 200 active players, we'll do 20 20s. 20 $20 bills. That's like $400.
That's a lot.
We could buy a lot of awesome.
But you guys have to play. You have to play like more than one question. You made me. Oh.
Trivia Club.
So when COVID is over, maybe in our lifetime, we plan on having in-person trivia events, and you can only get an invite if you were part of Trivia Club. So that's the main reason that you should join Trivia Club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I don't have anything else to add about that. We're 3 minutes ahead of time.
Alex, I got housekeeping to do. Come on, let's get through them and then we can chat.
This is it.
No, it's not. Okay.
No, this is it.
Okay, then give me that paper.
Okay.
So the prizes for tonight, this first round, 7:30 round, is for Sneed's Nursery. They are off of Huguenot Road, and they're awesome, and everybody should go there. Our trivia player of the week today is Scott. I see some people just sign up for Trivia Club. I see you there. Mr. Scott Burns, and he chose Scotland. Let's see, he's got a really cute dog. You want to see a picture? Scotty, what's your dog's name? It looks like it's only got 3 legs, but I know that's not true.
It could be. We have a 3-legged dog.
He is a science teacher at Midlothian High School.
Is he Scottish, or he just picked it because his name is Scott?
Let's see. He's lived in 4 states, 8 cities, 2 countries.
That's a lot.
You used to live in Tucson doing landscaping. Do you know Tim from Tucson?
I'm sure there's more than one Tim there. Tim the tool man?
He loves gardening, architecture, mid-century modern, Britain, anything that involves lakes, rivers, or oceans. Tapas and sushi. I love all of those things too.
So he just
the most amazing thing he did was hang gliding for an hour and a half off the coast of California and seeing the San Andreas Fault disappear into the ocean.
Because I've been skydiving, and one of the best parts is just gliding down in the parachute.
Yeah.
So imagine doing that for an hour and a half. That sounds awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
As long as it's not like racking your undercarriage with tight straps, that part is not awesome.
Alright, so for any new folks that we have, is he single?
How did you know their name was Folks?
I don't know. Scotty, somebody's wondering if you're single. 35-year-old trying to rope in a husband. Sounds like you're the total package to her. I'll let you guys work that out in the comments. If anybody is new here, I'm going to tell you how to play. So it's best, not necessary, but best to have 2 devices. One device like your TV or laptop or computer or something to watch us here on YouTube Live like you are doing now. And then a second device to play the game. And that is like your phone or something, or a tablet. And to do that, you are going at the very bottom of the screen in the black bar, you're going to go to crowd.live. And the room code for this round is SNEEDS. SNEEDS.
And that's in a web browser of sorts. Crowd.live.
And so you're going to answer the questions on your phone. They're going to pop up. The quicker you answer, the more points you get.
And there's a small delay on YouTube. We can't make it any faster. So if you're waiting to hear us say it, pay attention to your phone. It might pop up a second or 2 before we actually say what you would see on your phone.
Exactly.
So just pay attention to your answering device, but obviously watch us because Lauren is awesome.
Pretty hilarious. But also on YouTube, if you are chatting in the YouTube chat, I can also see that here. We encourage that as well, as long as it's appropriate. Most importantly, don't cheat, because nobody likes cheaters. We're not here to cheat. The universe knows, I will know, and it will not be good for any of us. I promise you that. You thought 2020 was bad. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and let's get ready to roll. First place gets $50 to Sneed. Second place gets $25 to Sneed. And then a random winner between third and last gets...
Spay and neuter your pets.
Let's do it. All right. What type of business was the original Sneed's prior to being a nursery and garden center?
Was it a sandwich shop, a horse track and supply store? I see what I did. I was trying to hide
a general store
the
or
gifts
a butchery.
that pop up.
Well, I don't know why you would do that.
Well, because they're like kind of see-through like that. I know, but I was trying to...
I like to see it. It reminds me that I have them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted like a cleaner aesthetic.
Why? Don't change it if it ain't broke.
I don't know. It looks a little cluttered.
See what I mean? This question about Sneeds, if you have gotten the Trivia Club email, then it would have said, hey, click on this link and read a little bit more.
Because I like meat and that's fun.
Let's see.
General store.
It looks like 59% of you get the emails because it was a general store.
Well,
it was
they're just
actually
smart.
right next door where the gas
Shell.
station is.
Fun fact, that Shell has a ton of really good beer.
Yes, it
Probably
does.
the most craft beer you'll ever see in a Shell gas station.
Also,
All the team names.
I know. Okay, so as Trivia Player of the Week, you also get the honor of choosing Best Team Name. We give $20 out to Best Team Name, and since it is Scotland Week, you can tailor it to Scott from Scotland. You can change it next round if you want. At the end, he will pick the best one. But that's like the second best part of trivia is the team names.
It might be my favorite part.
But
and
he
teaches meteorology at one of the Chesterfield schools.
Yeah.
Is it Midlothian?
Yeah.
So if you want to tie
Scotchy
in that
mixed
even,
scotch.
like who knows? Like we don't know what it's gonna be his favorite pun, but
Yeah. Also, I know that not everybody knows a ton about Scotland, so I try to keep it as as generally Scotlandish as possible without being too specific. I don't know if that makes sense at all.
so you made it for someone who didn't study Scotland in like college.
Yeah.
You made it for the layman folk.
I mean, I try to make it fun. If I find it interesting, I make it a question. Most
Cool.
people just probably have to guess at things, but whatever. How long has Sneed's Nursery and Garden Center been your local source for everything under the sun and in the shade? I didn't come up with that. That's their slogan.
76,
That's pretty good.
55, 91, or 22. So I guess that's when they converted to just a nursery, not a general store.
Mm-hmm. It was a Two Sons. Two Sons did it. They started
Remember
as
when we went and how big that Christmas tree was?
They started as just a landscaping business and selling Christmas trees out of the back of their truck.
Gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere.
Pretty sure ZZQ started just like as like a backyard, and then they started doing it as like a truck pop-up thing. So look at them now. Man. I have no clue.
Well, my buttons are taking a little bit longer than normal, so it's okay.
You can't wind up on the laptop.
I know. Wait.
Well, they can't see whatever you're doing.
They can't.
No.
Also, we're at 160 players. Let's
That's
see
awesome.
how many. 85. So 2 players for every watcher. All right, Brave Fart. I don't know.
Do you want to use the laptop, the
No,
iPad
it's okay. I'll
plugged
switch
in?
it halfway. I'll switch it
We'll
halfway
let it charge
through.
up.
I want to look at some of these team names.
Braveheart!
Lock this win in. I like that.
I saw one that said rest in peace, Alex
Scott's
Trebek, and it
Tots.
made me sound
Can.
haggis.
I learned a lot about haggis.
Oh, yeah?
Have you had haggis? I mean, I'm sure you have, Scotty. I guess I want to know, how is it? The Charlie Brown section. Yes. And thumbs up, thumbs down for haggis.
Maybe it depends on your mood. Oh, I'm in the mood for some haggis. What is it? Or we'll find out at some point.
I can't tell you what it is.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now into the Scottish questions. What are curling stones traditionally made of?
Granite, limestone, iron, marble, or
Curls.
curls for the girls. Like these. These cute dog curls. I've never loved a tattoo.
Did you see
more.
that?
What is that?
It's a goose
Oh, no.
curling his hair.
It's doing a bad job.
Do you know what curling stones are made of?
I'm gonna go with granite.
You're right.
Oh, that was just a good guess.
You're right.
And for anyone who's watching,
Haggis is outstanding.
I don't know the questions. I don't know the answers. So if I'm guessing,
Don't.
I don't know if you should listen to me. I get lucky, but I'm not that good of a trivia player.
I get to I have a little show notes here.
Oh.
First stones were made in the 1750s. Who knew?
What?
I write my questions for Alex pretty much because he's the only reaction I get to see or hear.
Like
I don't.
in real time?
Yeah. Let's see. So we have Wrangler Fun in first place with 265. And then Whiskey Business, I like that one, in second with 262. And Scott's Tots close behind in third, although third doesn't give you anything. So, good name though. But that's okay. We're 1/10 of the way
Quiz
done.
Khalifa. I like that.
They can take.
There's a lot of Trebek names. One up for Trebek.
Hungry, eat a Snickers. Here we go. A Munro is the name for a Scottish mountain above what height?
2,000 meters, 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet, or 3,000 meters. Way to change up the unit of measuring to make people think harder.
You mean I'm brilliant and nobody else would have thought of that?
So
Thank
3,000 feet is more like 1,000 meters ish. 4,000 a little more, but not quite 2,000. But I still have no clue.
Do you see this?
You just have so much fun finding these gifts. So these gifts are handpicked by Lauren when she does the questions.
I do.
Last week when we did general trivia,
It's 3,000 feet. Why is the Scottish mountain height in feet? Don't they use? They don't use.
maybe they do use the metric system, but you, for some, like the website you were reading was American, when it should have just said like 1,000 meters.
No, it always says 3,000 feet.
If I went up there and like sawed off the top, would they have to change all the websites to 2,999 feet?
No, it just wouldn't be a Monroe anymore.
No.
I like Quiz Khalifa too.
I'll put my mountain salt
12
away.
stone, yeah. Number 5. Scotland has only 5 million inhabitants. About what percentage of the UK's population is that?
8.5, 25, 14.5, or 33%, not
Right.
any other.
So UK's population is 100%. The 5 million people of Scotland make up what
So
percentage
essentially,
of
it's
that?
just what is 5% of UK's population?
No.
No, wait.
No.
5. Okay. 5 million is what percentage of the total UK population?
Correct.
The fact that Scotland is just coincidence. Oh, let's see. There's a lot of.
8.5. 8.5.
They make, fun fact, delicious pizza from 8.5 here locally. What?
That's true. It is true.
Get your
business,
haggis
I like
right
that
here.
one. And in first place, time to Glasgow. Me Castle, Sue Castle. That's the best one. Hold on, I saw something about bed candy. Come back.
Well, that's more
I'll
plain
come
to
back
you.
for that one.
Unless Scott
That's
loves
okay.
the bed candy too.
Lock Scott. They know that.
I just love that people are now texting Lauren pictures of their bed candy. It makes me happy to see that other
everybody
people
deserves
love
some
it.
Bed candy.
Well, it just makes me happy. You're spreading joy because people are like, I didn't realize I could eat candy all the time in bed.
All right, number 6. What is the name of the pouch worn on the front of a kilt?
It's called a pocket. A kilt belt, a tartan, a flash, or sporan? Sprawn? So are these like all parts of a kilt? Like the sporan is like the tassel, and the flash is like the bottom frame or something. You'll never tell?
Never tell.
What about now when time's up?
Don't say what haggis is filled with yet.
Yeah, you'll...
So I think kilt belt is a thing. Flash is a thing. Tartan is like the different like plaids. I think that they like. It is a sporan. I don't know.
Sporan.
I tried to throw some funny ones in here, so we'll get there. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. What are quines and looms?
No clue. Dogs and cats, beer and whiskey, horses and sheep, girls and boys. I have a guess, but I don't know if it's a good guess. I'm thinking when I heard loons and then boys, it kind of my brain was like yes, but I don't know why it thinks that. So I'm just randomly going with D.
You'd be right.
I don't understand my brain sometimes.
I thought quines. I made horses equines. I assumed people would associate.
I don't know why loons and boys. Like I can't even explain it now, but like at that moment, this seemed right to me.
Oh, it just seemed right.
I don't know.
That's special. That's
Maybe.
special.
I saw the trivia dogs today.
Cute. Number 8. What will you find on the Scottish flag?
Spilt whiskey.
If you were a part of Trivia Club, this was given to you.
A unicorn, a lion, a castle, an X. Or a cute dog.
I told Alex with Can I wanted some wine, and he's like, we have wine, and then he's like a French wine, or he's like maybe a Scottish wine.
I was like,
do they make wine in Scotland? What I don't know. He's like, what do they drink? And I was like, Scotch. He was like,
oh, duh.
That makes sense. Let's see how many. 78% are Trivia Club members, or you're just smart. X gonna give it to you. It's an X. It's blue and white X. I was gonna put a picture, but that would have given it away. So I didn't do that. We have Whiskey Business in first, and Idiot Sandwich in second.
Are we up to 100 answering people? Is it official yet? Almost.
You've answered 100 people have answered one question.
Tell them.
I said you had to answer
98, 99, and 100
question.
to answer another question.
I said you had to. Hey, Nisha. Okay, number 9. Which wife of a famous musician has a memorial garden dedicated to her in Scotland, fitted with a bronze sculpture of her that was donated by her husband and is used as the garden's centerpiece?
Phyllis Major, Yoko Ono, Melinda Trenchard, Linda McCartney. Is it Trenchard?
I don't know.
I just defer to you because you can talk better than me.
Trenchard, maybe? Dave says show us the money. I don't know. And then also Yoko Ono's not dead, so it's not her. But it is Linda McCartney. She is dead. D-E-D dead.
Is that how you spell
R.I.P.
it in Scotland?
Mm-hmm.
D-E-D.
The fact it's not Whiskey Business should be a DQ. Where did she die? She died. I don't know where she died. She died of cancer, right?
I don't know.
But I think they had a house right there. She probably died. She died in Tucson.
What?
She Tim from Tucson? No, did she really die in Tucson? Some things are a little. There's too many degrees of 7 bacon here.
Kevin Bacon, yeah.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, hi, Annette.
Oh.
I know her.
Me too.
Also, this isn't in there, but Great Ranch, like a place ranch or a
food
ranch.
Delicious liquid.
There's
ranch.
this famous dog who there's a statue of him, but I guess his owner died and he just stayed by the owner's grave for like the last 10 years of his life. And people like feed him and take care of him, but
Where?
he just laid on his owner's grave, and so then they made a statue of him and they buried him there.
Isn't there a dog statue in Hollywood Cemetery?
Hi, Logan and Leah. Vegetarian cuisine. Okay, number 10. First ever official international football match was played in Glasgow in 1872 between Scotland and England. I know we got some football people here. If the animals on the crest of each football association were to battle, which team would likely triumph? It turns out that mascots aren't really a thing over there, so we're going with the animals on the crest. England or Scotland? Which would win?
Oh, so you need to know what's on their crest to answer. It's a 50-50 though. That's makes it a little easier.
Yeah. I figure some people probably know.
So I guess the crest is different than the flags. It's just an X.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with England because I think I know England's.
What is England?
It's like a lion or a bear. Like something that's aggressive.
All right, let's see. It is England. They both have lions on them, but England has 3 lions and Scotland has 1 lion. And 3 lions is gonna beat the 1.
Oh, but what if the 1 lion has a lot of heart?
Elmo, that's Elmo. That's how I pick too. Super Bowl winners, or I pick whichever costume I like better.
One time she did March Madness by which mascot would win in a fight, and I don't think anyone's done worse in March Madness in the history of March Madness. But it was more fun that way.
I know it was.
Yeah,
it was. A cardinal or I don't know, there's some animals I've never even heard of. Anyway, so I think we all can agree that 3 lions would beat 1 lion. So I'm sorry if you got that wrong.
Show notes.
Show notes.
What's up, J-Dog? I just like that name. Scott's Tots. Braveheart.
Chef Gonzo. Acorn Manor. Tartan Toad. I like haggis is not bed candy. We are 1/3 of the way done.
Haggis is not bed candy? I better...
I would not eat it in bed.
Go move that out of the way then.
R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
I know. 11 bagpipers. Piping?
Maddie, we were talking about who was going to replace him, but I heard on the news that they're talking about Ken Jennings replacing Alex Trebek, and Alex and I both said that
that's
the only person that I think would be acceptable.
Howard Stern was talking about George Stephanopoulos.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know the name.
Right. I guess he's just like super smart.
Trevor Noah.
It looks like we just officially hit 100 players answering more than 2 questions.
But I think Trevor Noah's a little too funny. Like, it has to be somebody with like no
humor.
Yeah.
Gotta be like a cracker, just no salt.
I agree.
An unsalted saltine that can talk without messing words up.
Oh, okay. Number 11. Oop, yep. Click it twice. Who is richer?
Gerald Butler.
That's Gerard Butler or Gordon Ramsay. Who's got the biggest...
What if there's an invisible L that I pronounced?
Network.
Gerard. I don't even know who
Gerard Butler. He was I Am Sparta.
I'm easily going Gordon Ramsay. He's got like 100 TV shows.
The other guy's in a lot of like very popular movies.
But I don't know who he is, so Gordon Ramsay.
Gerard is hotter. Yeah.
I would agree.
I would agree with that. It is Gordon Ramsay, and here we go. Here's the breakdown: 30 mil versus 63 mil.
I would be okay with either.
Correct.
No complaints here.
But I mean,
I like that you threw in a who is richer into the game since we used to play it at the end.
Turns out there's only so much you can know about Scotland.
See, you're stretching thin on the questions.
I mean, he's in other stuff, Dave. I don't know. I don't watch those kind of movies, so...
Yeah, Lauren's like, action,
Ooh.
sleep, or just not paying attention.
Pretty much. Number 12. Scotland is one country that's part of the United Kingdom. How many total countries make up the UK? Don't come at me with all the, like, whatever. Sovereign state, yada, yada.
5, 4, 6, or 3.
P.S. I Love You he was in. Oh, I remember that. This is, like, I should have known all this stuff, but...
So, I'm going to go with my probably wrong answer of 3.
That is wrong.
Is it? Oh.
Well, okay, so who do you think it is?
Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's Northern Ireland.
Wales didn't come to mind at the beginning, so 4.
Oops. Hold on, I got my show notes.
No one ever talks about Wales.
Here we go.
Wait, Northern Ireland, but what about not Southern Ireland?
I don't know, Alex. The Isle of Man? The Isle of Man is one too? What is that? Okay,
We
well,
need-
I'll give
we'll
you.
go
I'll
with
give you.
4
I'll give
and
it to
5?
5 too.
So both.
Yes, no, Isle of Man.
Want to Google it real fast?
Yes.
Fact checking. Nobody counts that Scotty left out.
Self-governing British Crown dependency situated in the Irish Sea. No, I don't count that.
She said when she first said it, none of these sovereign whatevers.
It's not a country.
It says it's not. Alright,
It's not part of the UK, nor is it part of the European Union.
well then, it's 4.
Okay, it's out. Sorry, y'all. That's a no. That's a no from me, dog.
Alright.
So some of you.
Moving on for people.
Sorry. Thank you, though. I always like to learn new stuff. Imports of haggis to the U.S. have been banned since the 70s.
Ew.
Which of the following is not an ingredient you'd find in it?
So 3 of these are in it. Oatmeal, suet, beans, or sheep guts. Like I imagine sheep guts are probably in it because they don't use the guts to make sausage. With the lining. Beans probably. Whatever. What's suet? That sounds like it's good. Somebody with A. Like it's like oatmeal's not actually part of
Legalized haggis.
that.
It is beans. It doesn't have beans in it.
Well, beans.
Here's my notes. Boiled sheep's heart, lung, and liver with spices, onions, suet, and oatmeal stuffed in a sheep's stomach and boiled. Turns out there is haggis tossing championships or
I'd rather throw that than
competitions,
eat it.
but it can't burst. You have to throw it so
Gently.
elegantly that it lands without popping open.
I want to do that now.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds disgusting, but I mean, it's very, very popular, so I'm sure it's pretty good. Original sauce. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but that's okay. It's
Don't run
it's
with
no
bagpipes.
secret. No way, really.
Yeah.
Big John Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Which of the following is not one of the 5 breeds of terrier that originated in Scotland?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I'm supposed to read. Sky?
Uh-huh.
Weird me out with the Y. Lakeland, Karen? Dandy, didn't
Didn't I?
it?
That sounds cute. I don't know what it is, but it sounds adorable.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
I can tell.
Because of maybe. It's just cute, and I was like,
Let's see here. I think it's a Lakeland. A Lakeland is, I think it's like an Irish dog. That's where it gets tricky. Some things are Irish.
I never heard of any of these breeds.
They're like little yappy.
I know like
dogs.
what is it, a Scottish Terrier?
That's a Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them.
What are the people obsessed with, like white Scotties?
A Westie?
A Westie? Is that a Scotty?
No. It's like a West Highland Terrier, I think.
Isn't Highland Scotland?
Scottish. Yeah. Yeah, but a Scotty is different. A Scotty is a Scottish Terrier and a West Highland Terrier. One's black, one's white, right? I don't know. Mutts. I like mutts. Our dogs are haggis. Just big old bags of haggis. Haggis dog DNA. Okay, 15. Which sitcom character visits the Lagavulin distillery in Scotland, home to his favorite scotch?
Is it Sam Malone, Phil Dunphy, Johnny Rose, or Ron Swanson? I don't know.
Like Jason Bourne?
You mean the comments?
Yes.
I know this one because it's my maybe favorite show ever. Parks and Rec.
It is. Somebody's team name is that a Loch Ness in my hot tub?
And then there's
Legalized
an emoji.
haggis?
I wonder if people are like, can you change your name in the middle of the game?
No, I don't.
Okay.
What's Scott to like about Scotland? Cute.
It's D.
I
Ron
love that.
Swanson pretty much only drinks Lagavulin.
Alex got
And I
some
got
one
it,
time.
and it was too smoky. Like, I just felt like I was drinking smoke.
Fun fact.
I gave the rest of the bottle to a friend.
Other fun fact. That was Ron Swanson's favorite, and it was the first Scotch he'd ever had, and he just loved it. But when he got to this Parks and Rec,
Real life.
Yes, in real life.
The actor.
He got to Parks and Rec, the set, and he opened a desk drawer, and the Lagavulin was there, and he thought that somebody just knew, but it turned out that the producer, that was his favorite Scotch.
It was coincidence?
Yeah.
There you go. The more you know.
The more you know. I know, this is hard. I came up with the questions. He didn't. He just picked the thing.
The theme. If you're gonna get mad at anybody, get mad at her.
It's okay, it's trivia. But that's why we give away random prizes.
And it's multiple choice.
Random prizes. So you don't have to win, and we give away free
So
520s.
Know some people that know they're not gonna win, but they just try to beat their other friend, and they ended up getting last place and second to last place. So I don't know. We know people that'll bet each other, side bets on who will win. Don't have to get first, second, and third. You can still have fun with this.
Absolutely. What else do we have to do? Not catch COVID. Scotland has a national blank polo team, and they have actually been crowned world champions several times.
Ostrich, yak, camel, or elephant. All of these are amazing.
They also have one that's on those bicycles that has the big front wheel and the really
No.
small back wheel.
I thought those were extinct.
Not for polo in Scotland.
What? How do you turn? It's such a big wheel.
I don't know.
I hope it's for some reason I just hope it's a camel. I don't know why. Because you don't expect camels to be in Scotland.
It's an elephant. They have elephant polo.
That's some really long sticks.
They're called the Chivas Regal Elephant Polo.
So that means there's other places or countries that also.
Oh,
How do they transport the elephants to play each other?
Maybe they
just
rent them there. I don't
No,
know.
that's like a horse where you develop a relationship.
With an elephant?
Yeah, elephants are super smart. I imagine with a horse, you build a bond and they trust you and you can ride them better. If you're a world-class elephant polo player, you got your homie and you're like, yo, let's go. And it's not just hopping on a random elephant and hoping for the best.
How do you teach the elephant? If I was an elephant, I'd want so bad to hit it with my trunk. Also, would you have to have really long
That's the first thing I said, yes. It's 9 feet long. You're click.
I'm going to pull up a picture. I wish I could put pictures after the fact.
Well, you can if you, actually, no, I would have to do it on this screen.
Yeah. Everybody, yeah.
I'd have to type it in. Everyone just Google your own elephant polo. Are they little? What's going on? Maybe just do
Elephant
images.
Polo Association.
Just do images, because this is too many words.
Here we go, in pictures.
That's a full-size elephant right there.
Yeah, of course it's a full-size elephant. You think they play on
baby elephants?
Baby elephants?
Maybe. I don't know.
Here we go.
A baby elephant and a person on it's probably nothing on their back. That's a long stick.
Really long.
But the ball's the same size and the head of the stick is the same size as normal.
Wait, they have somebody driving the elephant while
they
you
hit.
That
makes sense. That'd be hard to do elsewise. I never knew. Yeah, I never knew this.
The more you know, y'all.
Y'all. You get real southern when you host.
Andrew Carnegie, a Scottish-American industrialist who made a fortune in the steel industry, is said to have given away $350 million in his last 18 years of life.
True.
$350 million in 1919 is equivalent to about how much in 2019?
Less than $1 billion, 2.2 B, 5.3 or 10.1 billion dollars.
Carnegie, sorry.
Carnegie?
Carnegie.
I've always heard Carnegie.
I know. That's yes.
I also know I do many things incorrectly.
This wine is
I'm going to go with
delicious.
5.3 because I think you're trying to trick me with the biggest number. Oh! I think I just got lucky.
Look at you.
Other people knew how to do the conversion.
I would. How do you?
I don't know.
How do you convert that? It's true. That's a lot of money.
See, I tried. If you've never seen this before, I try and guess like the most or the least of something. And now she's trying to trick me. So now I'm playing into her trickiness.
Mm-hmm. J-Dog, look at you, J-Dog. Moving on up. Excuse me. I don't know who Whiskey Business is, but you seem to know a lot. I hope you studied. I'm sure you studied. Edinburgh, is that how you say it, Scotty? Was
Sounds
the
good to
most
me.
modern city in the world in its heydays. It's credited with having the world's first what way back in 1824.
Haggis tossing competition. Fire brigade,
Edinburgh?
tunnel, factory, or drive-through. Drive-through what? I guess it depends.
Doesn't
on
matter, just a drive-through. Could be drive-through bank.
Tunnels drive through the ground. Or water. They drive through something. 1824.
Edinburgh.
I'm gonna go with fire brigade because
Nobody says brigade anymore. I should have changed it.
What?
Brigade. It's a fire brigade.
What is it now?
Fire
Department?
I guess. Fun fact: there was a giant fire. You remember the fire of London that we talked about a couple weeks ago?
No.
It lasted for days.
No.
Okay. Well, there's a fire of Edinburgh.
I thought you were talking about the fire of Richmond
And
during the
it
Civil
started
War.
2 months after they started their fire brigade, but it still burned for like 5 days. Edinburgh. Bruh.
Brigade. God.
Self-guided East End scavenger hunt. Edinburgh. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna...
Moving on along.
There you go. There you go. Well, I wasn't around in Rome, and everybody seems to say that they had their own. Stopped at a firehouse, and I told you. Oh. According to National Records of Scotland, what was the most popular girl's baby name in 2019?
Olivia, Aria, Charlotte, or Emily?
I love this gift.
Oh my god.
I expected it to be some weird names coming
No.
out of Scotland.
No, they're not weird names, but they with the accent. If they
It
said
just
them,
sounds
they'd be
weird.
like, Aria.
Olivia.
I don't even know how to do a Scottish accent at all.
I don't either.
All of my accents sound the same. Terrible.
It is Olivia.
Oh.
4th year in a row, Olivia was it.
Looks like my parents were progressive. They named my sister Olivia 27 years ago.
And she was born in a different country than Scotland. Moray? I don't even know how you say that. Moraig?
Morgue.
I wish my name was Morg.
Oh, it's my favorite song of the song.
Number 20. What time is it? 11. We go. There's a law, although it's not enforced, in Scotland where any man who gets caught wearing underwear under his kilt can be fined this.
2 cans of beer. 1 sheep. That's a high. A night with his wife. That's hilarious, but probably not true. 2 goats. That's even worse than 1 sheep. I hope it's 2 cans of beer. Like, I could manage that fine. But, like, when? Like, a sheep or 2 goats? Like, back in the day, it was probably, like, someone's livelihood. And a night with his wife, I don't know, it could be, like, a blessing in disguise for him. I don't know.
If he doesn't have a wife.
And then he's got to just turn around and...
It is 2 cans of beer.
Yay!
I didn't know what else to put. Clearly the law was
You should have
old
asked
enough.
me. I like helping you make decoys. Lauren was like, what's something that you could play polo on that's not a horse? And I just started listing off animals. I didn't say elephant or camel.
No, but you said
Ostrich. And
you said
else.
something more ridiculous first.
An octopus?
Yeah, he said octopus.
I didn't know it was for trivia at first, and then I realized, like, oh, okay, this needs to be somewhat reasonable.
The law is younger than canned beer. Well, I think it like equated to like a pint
The
or
value.
a certain amount of beer that's equivalent to
Like
two cans
like
today.
a dollar value at that time.
No, I don't know. I don't know. We are 2/3 of the way done. We got Whiskey Business in first with 1417. Vishnu in second with 1281, and then J-Dog.
Jada!
Achoo, bless you. Quiz spotting, I like that. Buddy's owner loves me. Is Buddy the dog that I was talking about? I stole a kilt and I plaid guilty. That's the one that I liked.
That is good.
You can drink some beer at 12, like 12 years old.
It's called O'Doul's.
They don't have a Jules there. Are you kidding me?
Yes, I am kidding you.
Trivia playlist slaps.
Thank you.
Okay, 10 questions left. Are we ready?
Yes.
What is Scotland's national animal?
Beer. A Highland cow. Is that the one
The
with
fluffy
ones? A red squirrel, a deer, or a unicorn? I don't know if it's Scotland or not, but I think unicorn is a national animal of somebody. But I'm going with Highland cow because they're cute.
So cute. Oh, I love them so much.
I want one. Is it unicorn? Did I
It's
accidentally give it
unicorn.
away? Was that? Did we hear that in another trivia?
Uh-huh. But it was not, it was a friend trivia, not a
Oh.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a unicorn. You know why? Because England's is a lion, and the unicorn's the only thing that can beat a lion.
Because it can fly and stab you with its horn thing.
It's not a corn.
Horn.
It's a unicorn, not a unihorn.
You can eat it. Like maize?
You can eat anything. If you're brave enough.
You can eat brown.
The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The Highland Q is the it is the Brad Pitt, the Brad Pitt of cows. I agree. Oh my gosh, I agree. And then the baby ones, oh, they're just so cute. Oh my god, they're just so cute. Which Daniel Craig Bond film was set in Scotland?
Oh, it was obviously Spectre, but unless it was Skyfall. But it really could have been Casino Royale. But if it was none of those, it was definitely Quantum of Solace.
I've never even heard of Quantum of Solace.
How many Bond movies have you ever watched before?
I've heard of Skyfall and Casino Royale and Octopussy, but that's a Bond film, right?
I don't know if it's the name of a film or name of a character, but...
That's all I know. Also, Oceans 11, 12, and 13 are based on them,
What?
just in my mind.
Bond? No. No.
Yeah, it's like Casino. It's like Casino Royale
No.
2, 3, 4.
No.
Roger Moore. I don't know what's going on in its chat. I don't know.
Roger Moore was a OG, not the original, but it was a very popular Bond.
Who's the Bond that just died?
Sean Connery. He was a lot booze.
He was Scottish.
Yeah? What says UK?
Yeah, because England's in the UK, babe.
You said he was Scott. Oh, okay.
I didn't put any questions of him in because it was too soon.
Oh.
Too soon. Milkman. Best Bond, Pierce Brosnan. I like a Pierce Brosnan. He's got like the look. The look.
I remember it was controversial. They were like, they're going with a blonde Bond when Daniel Craig took over. Apparently, Bond can be blonde. It worked out fine.
No, believe me, people do not care what color his hair is.
Then I was looking at his abs and his other features that girls like. I don't know what girls like.
I'll tell you what we
Good
don't
hair.
like, and it's Bond movies.
False. I'm sure some girls like Bond movies.
I'm sure some do. No, nothing against them. I just don't like them. So
Lauren doesn't
everything
like
against
any
them.
good movie.
I actually have movie amnesia. You could show it to me right now. But you know what? I'd rather forget it.
Not see it than forget it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I wouldn't force you through that.
Not to
Not
name
when we
drop,
can
but
watch-
Scotty's step-grandmother walked with his mom. Gossip. The Gaelic for whiskey is Beitha. I don't know how to say it. What does it literally mean?
It means Usig Beatha. Spirit of Scotland, heartwarming liquid, good health. I was about to say heath. Water of life. I'm gonna go with heartwarming liquid because it literally does that.
It's a stomach-warming liquid.
No, it burns all the way down. You know from Halloween night when you took a shot of whiskey.
Oh, don't remind me. I wish I had whiskey amnesia. That's called a hangover. It is water of life. Water of life, my friends.
Hmm.
7 questions left. 10 minutes. I better get going. How many official languages are recognized in Scotland?
6, 4, 3, or 2. Next.
Next,
Skip.
next,
Hurry.
next,
We're
next.
only giving you 3 answers. 6 seconds. I know it's hot.
For those of you who missed the first part,
Should
our
I get a little pink fan?
AC is broken.
I thought they wouldn't be able to hear that if I had it pointed not toward the camera. It's not.
If I don't think about it, it's fine.
Just keep drinking, keep talking, keep clicking.
Yeah, Stitch Fix keeps wanting to send me long sleeve shirts, and I'm like, it's not like I haven't worn a long sleeve shirt all year. It's not stop. Don't. Here we go. It's three little languages right here: English, Scots, and Scottish Gaelic. I speak one of those. I'll let you guess which one.
Scottish Gaelic.
How'd you know?
Because you always like just talk gibberish and you're just like, I'm a little teapot.
Exactly.
Yes.
Number 25.
Or you're just trying to talk, but there's too much backhand in your mouth and it comes out like Gaelic.
Probably. There's Skittles falling out. Which of the following is not true about Scotland-born chef Gordon Ramsay?
Is it that he does not own a microwave? Is it that he's a black belt in karate? Does he not watch his own TV shows? I wouldn't, if I was him. Or is it that his restaurants have a total of 7 Michelin stars that we know is in fact from the Michelin Man with
The
lots
tires.
of rolls because he eats all the food?
Yeah.
So 3 of these are true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with he's not a black belt in karate because I just don't think he spent the time. I think he's cooking too often.
Ooh, look at that split.
He does.
He does own a microwave. He likes to dry his own herbs in the microwave. And the rest of those are true. He is a black belt. He does not watch his own shows,
I
and he
wouldn't
has
either.
7 Michelin stars.
Because you know that they edit him so much, and like he would just be like,
Also,
Girl.
can I just say that he is terrifying without being a black belt in karate?
maybe he
imagine?
needed to do that to like add
Get
to
his
his persona.
Oh, I was gonna say to get his anger out.
I think he does that plenty on the show.
Professional soccer player. I didn't know that. Gerard Butler is one of Scotland's most successful actors, but what did he originally train to become?
A black belt in karate, a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher, an accountant.
Or a Spartan? Or not richer
Then Gordon Ramsay is what he trained.
I feel like I keep drinking and just keep
See,
staying
the word
same.
trained is interesting because like all these things are more like schooling than like hands-on training.
Well, how would you say what?
Study. What did he originally study to become?
Okay.
But I guess it's 6 one way, half dozen the other.
Apparently, he wanted to be a lawyer.
He's in like lawyer school doing like lawyers, sit-ups, training. I don't know. I just associate like training with like physical activity or like doing like hands-on.
He
That's
like
just
kept
me.
doing the hand on the Bible thing.
No, the hammering of
The gavel.
order.
Braveheart coming up fast. No wonder. I was like, I keep drinking this, and it just
I keep refilling.
nothing keeps. It just keeps staying the same amount of full.
But I've been
No.
I've been doing it.
I don't
already.
want that.
Okay.
Well, no wonder.
What?
I want to drink that normally.
Oh.
I was wondering why my glass was a little frosty.
Well, I didn't put any of your White Claw in it. I put some of my White Claw in yours.
Objection? We have an objection? Oh, objection. I see, because a lawyer. All right, all Scotch whiskey must be
Sustained.
aged in oak barrels for at least how many years?
I just learned what that
I
meant.
know.
3, 4, 5, or 6. I don't know this.
You should.
Fun fact, I've been to the Jack Daniel's distillery.
Yeah.
It's a dry county. So the only place you can buy liquor in the entire county is at their gift shop because they have like a special permit, but you can't drink it there, but you can buy like a very limited amount.
Do they let you do tastings?
I think.
Like
I
you
don't
buy a
remember.
ticket for entry and then they can give you a tasting. For
Maybe.
free.
I was like,
Where is it?
I was 21. I don't. It's in Tennessee.
That's 21.
It was after Bonnaroo. We were on the way home from Bonnaroo, and we took a detour to go by the Jack Daniel's factory.
So you definitely don't remember. It must be aged for 3 years. I agree,
That's
Mary.
nothing.
I agree. So there's some verbiage. There's something about
Just
verbiage.
move, right? You don't like it?
Okay, here we go. I know it's a lot, but I was gonna read it to you, not all of it. So you have to.
Yep.
I know. Hold on.
Why don't
It
you
has
tell
a-
them to Google it?
You Google it.
You Google it.
I don't know. There was more to it, but you know, I guess it's not important.
Well, Cheryl, that means you have a very high likelihood of winning the random prize.
That's okay, Cheryl. Believe me,
We
Hey, party
host
people.
for a reason.
Hey, Nikki. Yeah,
We're
we're,
not
still
good
on
at
the
trivia.
first game. We're gonna go into question 28. Baden-the-Deemhan is a mountain in the somethings of Scotland.
Are you sure it wasn't Bod and Ehan?
No.
Okay.
The Gaelic name translates to
Hard as a rock. Oh, I'm thinking of the shave commercial. Like a rock. Body by God. High as a kite. Penis of the demon. I hope it's that one. Because if you put that as a decoy, I feel like we need to like go to, I don't know, talk to somebody. A professional. Like. Body by
People
God.
like Body by God. It is penis of the demon, is what it translates
So
to.
you just had to think of 3 others that would be, okay.
Yeah. They call it.
And as everyone knows, if you've heard it before, creating the decoys is the hardest part of making trivia.
The most fun part too. So it's penis of the demon, but then they obviously that's not appropriate, so then they call it something else.
They call it Bod and
like
the Nahan.
demon member or something. I don't know. Little finger.
Vishnu 24, 7-point difference. This is a at the buzzer nail biter. Take your bets. It's anybody's game. Is this it? We got 2 more.
This is the second largest religion in Scotland.
Islam, Roman Catholic, Protestant, Judaism. This is my modified number. It's just large. It looks like a hat.
You're such a nerd.
What? Jewish by blood, but not religion. Religious? Is that like the only like religion that's also like a race? So you can be of Jewish descent, but like I'm not Jewish.
Alex,
I feel like
I
it.
am not the right person to
Scott.
ask.
I feel like Scott knows
Sorry.
everything.
I'm real sorry.
All right.
Islam. It's Islam. Here's my little notes. 1.4% of the population.
That's the second largest
Yeah.
at 1%.
Cheryl, you knew what? An Islamic Scottish person? See? All right, last question. Here we go. The world's shortest commercial flight can be found in Scotland, taking you between 2 Scottish islands. How many miles will it take you?
Will the trek take you? Alex, no. I hope it's 1.7, but I know you're trying to trick me, so it's 3.1.
That's a 5K.
It is. So the reason being is like it's an island, so you kind of have to fly. You could take a boat, but they're like, let's just fly in there.
1.7 miles. Can you put the phone number up?
1-800-19... What is the paid number? 1-900?
877-CASH now! Alright, let's see. If you are a winner, you are going to text me at this number, 804-223-2032. So, let's see here. Vishnu.
Ooh!
Vishnu gets $50 to Sneed's Nursery. Text me. Whiskey Business gets $25 to Sneed's Nursery. And everybody stay tuned because we have to pick 5 winners for our $20.
And then at the end of the next game is when Scott will pick best team name.
Yep.
So if you saw the other team names and realized, like, man, I need to up my game, now's your time to switch.
You can change your team name. I don't know how we get how many people we have to play.
So go up. I did this last time. Click export.
Oh, I forgot I'm on.
Click. Yeah. And click. Alright. So we got Vishnu.
This is total questions, total answers.
No, we just need the. It's fine. So we can see.
So this is how many they answered correct, but they answered all of them.
We don't need to worry about it. We're looking at rank.
No, I want to see how many people total, babe. So these people answered 2 questions.
So we had 120 people at least answer.
121.
Yeah, 180. Oh, the bottom.
121.
I would say 118.
This person answered 2 questions.
But then they didn't.
It's fine. 121.
Random number generator. So we're going, what, 3 to 121?
3 to 121.
So this is for the Sneeds.
This is for $25 to Sneeds.
I don't even know if they're going to be around to answer.
Tiffany.
121. Literally went straight to the bottom.
Tiffany, number 121. Are you with me?
Because you only answered 2 questions.
If you're with me, you need a text. 804-223-2032. Alright, now we're going to give away 5 $20 bills.
40.
First up is number 40. Number 40, Highlander. Text me.
Or text me.
No, it's me.
It's what? It's the same time.
How do I make this bigger? I'm really getting PO'd here. It's fine. Okay, go ahead. That's 1.
42. That's what it did.
Wait, 40 was KLC.
So we're not looking at this
Was
one.
it 40?
We're looking at
The,
that.
so what was the first one? 40 or 41?
40 was KLC.
So KLC, sorry. And then 42.
Was Real
Housewives of RVA. Text me. 804-223-2032. I'll give you $20. I got it. $119.
It keeps skimming the bottom.
Make trivia great again. $119. Text me. Number 60. Lock, Scott, and 2 whiskey barrels. I love that. Text me.
So we got KLC at 40. We got someone that just said hi, but I don't know who you are, what you did.
All right, one more. We got one more, babe.
I know, I'm just...
111. That is bad at trivia. Guilty as charged.
Good
Love
name.
the name.
Good name.
All right, so we got those 5. Tiffany, if Tiffany's here, I still need you to text me for this $25.
So we got
Vishnu,
and then the next person to text was Whiskey. Did they get
Whiskey Business.
So we got 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay.
And then someone just said hi.
Who's high?
Your last digits are 0115. I don't know who you are while you're texting.
I don't know who you are.
We got number 40. We got Real Housewives 42. We got Highlander. I don't know what number that was.
Oh, that's okay. That's Harold. We got it.
Okay. So we're waiting on. I don't remember the numbers of who they were.
Lockscott and 2 whiskey barrels.
Was that one of the $20?
Yeah. All right. Tip here. Can we pull another random one just in case for the 25?
A backup?
A backup 25.
Yep. Let me put the room code up for the next one.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
$105.
So don't run with bagpipes. Text me in case Tiffany doesn't come through.
You're the backup
You'll be the
Sneeds
backup.
gift certificate.
Don't run with bagpipes. 105. All right. So I'm closing this round. We're going to the next one. Can. Can't. We always can.
So I know we need to give people time to like join. So should we give it a few minutes before we start the official countdown, or think they can join while we talk? 8 minutes is a long time.
8 minutes is a long time.
How long is it?
There we go. Can. 8 minutes is exactly 60 seconds times 8. 480 seconds, Alex.
I was wondering what you were doing. All right. Well, that was fun. So we have a whole other round of Scottish themed questions.
Yeah.
That was just the
That was
warm
half.
up haggis.
That was half. Yeah.
And now we're gonna have
appetizer.
dinner haggis.
Yeah.
Okay. So while everyone's getting new drinks, going to the bathroom, and not listening to us, we will talk about us. We are the Glazer Group. We are local real estate agents. We work at Long and Foster. Been helping families move since 2009. It was a really fun year to start selling real estate, if y'all can remember back then. But things have changed. The market's crazy. If you are a seller in Richmond right now, you are very happy because we sold our house because the market is so good. And we were very happy.
A house that doesn't have a working fridge or AC unit, so it's great.
Oh yeah, we're
I can
learning.
walk everywhere, so it doesn't matter.
We're learning what our clients have to live through
Dave
before and
says,
after. And during.
What if you have to buy?
So you can still buy a house. It can, depending on the price range in the area, it can be interesting in terms of a lot of
competitive.
But interest rates are so low that if you don't plan to move for a long time, my personal opinion, it doesn't matter. You might have to go through a bidding war. Just, real estate's a long-term investment. You're not meant to move every 3 years. You just get burned up on closing costs if you do that, no matter what.
But also, I know, I guess from seeing all the buyers going through the bidding wars, it's a very exhausting and emotional process. So it's just like, is that something you want to?
You gotta live somewhere.
Go through? Right.
You gotta live somewhere.
Yeah.
No, I'm still helping a lot of people buy houses. And if you have not already, we highly recommend subscribing to us on YouTube and following us on Instagram.
Also, click this little like button. I don't know what it looks like on YouTube, but there should be something that you like this video because
I think the
something's gonna happen.
Subscribe's more important than the like.
But apparently something like
someone once told
dead.
Lauren that people should like it, so she's like all about it. But no,
why not?
Yeah.
It might be a detonate button. It might be an eject button. Is it gonna be me? Is it gonna be you?
So if you subscribe to us on YouTube, not only will you get notifications, if you have notifications turned on, of trivia going live, but we also post other cool videos about Richmond.
I actually get a notification every Thursday that trivia is about to start.
Because I launch it while you're finishing your hair. Okay. And then on our Instagram, I would say our stories is the most content. If you think Lauren is awesome, you're going to see a heck of a lot of her there. So.
I don't show my face though, because I only put makeup on once a week. And this is it.
But you can still hear her wittiness, and I'm usually the one on the other side of the camera if it's not food. But definitely follow us on Instagram as we give away a lot of other things there. And then if you like what we're doing and you want to come back and you want an advantage, you want a reminder, text trivia without the quotation marks, just TRIVIA. Just that's it.
I wonder. Never mind.
You want me to fix it? I will fix it right now.
I'm just giving you
Nope, I'm going to fix it. Because I'm going to forget.
Some of you may be asking, what is Trivia Club? Trivia Club, I will tell you. We email you, I email you once a week on Thursday afternoons or evenings. One, reminds you that trivia is coming up that night. Two, it tells you what the theme is. It gives you free answers. I give you one free answer for each game. And then also it tells you what the prizes are. And usually there's some questions about the businesses that we're giving away gift cards to. And all you have to do is just scroll to the bottom and click where I say, look here. And then that might give you an extra free answer. So if you want to join Trivia Club, text trivia to this very, very long number. And then also...
Does it have to be in all caps?
I would prefer it was all caps because that means you're excited about it. The guy from the helicopter's not here right now.
Oh.
I know. But also another good thing about Trivia Club is that when COVID is hopefully not ravaging our lives anymore, we plan to have in-person trivia events, and you only get invited if you're a member of Trivia Club. It's that exclusive.
So exclusive, but
and you can unsubscribe.
anyone can join.
You can unsubscribe anytime, and I don't spam you. I literally
one email, one text.
My pride and joy. If I don't make Alex laugh, proofread my email.
Multiple laughs.
What happens in Trivia Club stays in Trivia Club. That's true. You also have the option to get text alerts if you prefer that. And it's just the same. You get the same 2 hints and it just says, hey, Trivia Club, remember this, remember that. So it's very much condensed compared to the email. But just know that that's not
the text. You miss out on the glory of Lauren spending I don't know how much time writing the wittiest paragraph that's themed to the theme.
Where's my paper?
You kind of like threw it.
So, if anybody's new here, the best way to play, not necessary, but it's good to have 2 devices if you need. One, to watch us here on YouTube Live, and that could be your computer, your TV, whatever you want. And then a second device that I also don't have, like your telephone. Pretend this is my cell phone. There you go. And this is where you're actually going to play the game. And to do so, at the black bar at the bottom of the screen, you go to crowd.live, and then the room code for this game is CANCAN, C-A-N, crowd.live/CANCAN will take you right in. The theme this week is Scotland. Mr. Scott Burns is our player of the week, and he chose it. He gets to choose the best team name of the night, and they will get $20. So make your team name uber, super, wonderfully witty for him. Let's see what Nikki says. Trivia and SVU. Aww, thank you, Nikki. That's a tough one. I agree. DVR. Yeah, exactly. So Scott is a super fun, super smart guy. He is a science teacher. He's got a really cute dog. He used to live in Scotland. And Tucson, and I know there's more. Wash your hands, wear a mask, don't cheat because nobody likes cheaters. And I will know, and the universe will know, and Santa is definitely going to know. It's not going to be good.
What if you're Jewish?
How do you get to be player of the week? You just have to have me ask you. So Annie, do you want to be player of the week?
We've had people reach out to us. You can. On the winning number is our actual text message number.
Yeah, if you want to be player of the week, 804-223-2032, text me. But pretty much I just, on Fridays or Saturdays or Sundays or Mondays, I realize that I need to prepare for trivia for the next week, and then I reach out to somebody. Here we go.
The timing worked out really good with the song.
All right, so Can is the first, or I guess the second prize. They're not sponsors anymore. We're the sponsor.
We're the official sponsors.
What does the word brasserie mean, according to dictionary.com?
Brasserie.
Because you know it's
a public house for travelers and others, a restaurant and or other commercial establishments serving food, a small, modest European-style restaurant or cafe, an unpretentious restaurant, tavern, or the like that serves drinks, especially beer, and simple or hearty food. That took me 20 seconds to read those.
Sorry, we had people texting about
Brasserie. Brasserie. I'm gonna go C.
D. An unpretentious restaurant, tavern, or the like that serves drinks, especially beer, and simple or hearty food.
Ooh.
Simple food and hearty food are very different to me.
That's got some good bubbles.
Ooh.
I did a homebrew trade with Richmond Seltzer Company and got one of their test seltzers. I don't know the flavor.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Dead Ass. Marty McFly. I like that one. I'm trying to read the thing.
Don't spit up on the computer.
I always think of Brazier. Oh, Brasserie.
They definitely have the carbonation now.
That's good. I think the flavor's good too. Cairnbairn Starin. Soul vibrator with a unicorn. Okay. I still like, is that a Katniss Aberdeen? Guys, we've watched The Hunger Games the past couple nights. You probably saw it. I don't know if you saw it. I finally felt comfortable enough watching Hunger Games now that the election's over. It wasn't ever before. It was just too real. Anyway, here we go. Number 2 about Can. What is the name of the brothers who recently purchased Can Brasserie in May of this year? If you got Trivia Club email, I would have said, hey,
Smiths.
check out
Kincaids. The Burglars.
Burgles.
Burglar. Bob's Burglars.
Burgles.
The Lemons.
I said, click here. They just bought it this year.
I'm guessing the coloring comes from the flavoring. Because normally it's clear. It looks kind of like
It looks like
cider
beer or cider.
Yeah. That tickles your nose.
Yes, it does.
Keep an eye out. Richmond Seltzer Company opening in August. I know it's a ways away, but it'll be here before you know it.
Look at here, 67% of you.
Proud of you.
Also, I'm very proud to announce that we have over 100 players again, 122.
Whoa.
But
We'll see.
100 of you have to at least answer more than one question. Okay?
You don't have to get it right.
Yeah, just at least
Just
answer
try.
more than one question. I can't have people just like logging on, just waiting to win some money, because that defeats the purpose.
That counts as cheating, and you know Lauren's feelings on that.
Yeah. Yes. Not my opinions, Santa's opinions. Haggis dollar bills, y'all? No way. Is that a name? I hope it is.
Probably, yeah.
Alright. Now we're getting into it.
Well, time for...
The first purported photo of Nessie was published in the Daily Mail. What year?
1709.
I gave you a picture right here.
1934, 1921, 1955, 1948. The ripples in the lake are so big, it looks like it's like a miniature like toy.
Well, so this photo is actually...
Photoshopped.
Well, not in 1934. They didn't have Photoshop back then. But anyway, it was found to be not real, but one of the issues was that, like, the way it was cropped, it just, I don't know. Anyway, some surgeon,
Shadowing.
apparently, yeah.
I think someone was just holding like a toy and they like zoomed in.
I don't know, Alex. 1934. The Daily Mail has been pushing
Garbage
news since 1934.
for almost 100 years.
Mm-hmm. Probably longer.
Hey, they know what sells.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Also, that water is a lock.
It looks kind of dirty.
And the lock.
Or did they have their sepia filter on? I hope I made at least one person laugh really hard. I know you're laughing, but like someone else.
Who has the key?
Dunder Mifflin Paper Company?
A little off kilter? I like that. Is that a oh, I don't know that one. We'll dance for haggis. A true Scotsman wears no, I imagine, underwear.
Chili's,
You-
baby.
You gotta be kilting me?
Have a nice trip.
Right.
See you. I want to know when that one was in the 60s. Tequila is my whiskey. Nessie.
Kilted Sister. Twisted Kilt. That was the name of the Hooters. Weren't we talking about that last week?
Probably.
And a completely unrelated. A true Scotsman wears nothing under his kilt. Off kilter, I love that.
No, it's in the 60s.
Okay. Mel Gibson was wrong.
Have a nice trip. See you next spa.
Haggis be my neighbor. Me Castle, Sue Castle.
On Thursdays, we do trivia.
Okay. In a 1975 film, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, what was the knight's first body part to be amputated by King Arthur in the famous just a flesh wound scene?
Was it his right arm, his left arm, his right leg, or his left leg?
I watched this scene yesterday.
Alright. I'm gonna run a little shorter. I'm pretty sure it's an arm. And most people are right-handed. So he was holding his sword in his right hand, so he probably cut his left arm off. But a lot of times in film, things are mirrored reversed. Right?
So it would look like his right arm?
No, that's in selfie mode. I'm gonna go with B, left arm. Whatever, I'm gonna stop over analyzing. Because he still was holding his sword for a second.
It was his left arm. So yeah.
Wait.
Fun fact, the coconuts as the horses was used because they had to. They had no budget. That was literally, they didn't have budget for sound,
horse?
and so they had to use the coconuts.
But how did you get the coconuts? Did a bird or a swallow fly them too?
Yes.
But what is the weight of the swallow? It's been so long since I've seen this movie.
Also, fun fact.
Are we gonna watch it tonight?
I would love to.
I bet you $20 we will.
Okay, guys, if anybody was here last week, $20. I owed Alex. I had to give Alex $20 because the One of Everything store had the twisty Fritos,
The flavor twists.
honey barbecue flavor twist.
But I did find out.
But they had. It was like a lunch. It was like the size of bag that comes in a lunchbox.
No, it was bigger than that.
No, it was not.
No, the size was the same, but it was more full than one of those would have. Well, you ate it, so you know. What did they not have? I went there for something else.
Limeade.
Yeah, Lauren wanted a vodka limeade, and they only had lemonade.
Y'all, get this. This is how.
It was the first time they never had anything.
He went to go get pick up food dinner one time, and I told him I wanted a vodka limeade from the restaurant because you can get drinks to go now. And he's like, "We have drinks here, Lauren." And I was like, "I don't care. I want one." So he.
No, I was like, "I'll make you one." You're like, "No, I want them to make it for me."
So he didn't give me one. And
Well,
he
no,
tried to go
I
to
know.
the
I asked,
store.
and they didn't have. They don't have limeade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I said, "Can I get a to-go cup? I'll just buy some limeade. My wife won't know the difference." So in the restaurant's to-go cup, used her favorite Pebble Ice.
Yeah, I
that didn't cool her off.
He was like, "Did
And
you
I was
notice?"
like,
I was
they
like,
didn't-
"No, I thought they were just a good restaurant that had good ice."
I was like, they didn't have limeade, but they had lemonade, and like
It was a good
she
drink.
bought it hook, line, and sinker. And then I was like, "How was your lemonade?" And she's like, "Delicious." I'm like, "I made it." And she's like, "Nuh-uh."
I love a good limeade. Oh, I love a good.
I used
limeade.
the Arizona tea lemonade.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Okay. Anyway, fun fact. Every inside castle scene in Monty Python is the same castle. They only had permission to film inside one castle, so they just had to switch it up.
I believe it.
There you go.
Which is amazing,
Okay, number 5. Also known as clegs, this insect bite can in some cases become infected and require medical attention.
right? Wasp, tick, horsefly, mosquito.
So I guess they call them clegs.
Correct.
Cleg. Cleg.
I'm gonna go with the.
Arizona tea is made in New York? Oh.
This? Because wasps sometimes sting. Maybe not necessarily a bite. Horseflies bite, mosquitoes bite. For some reason I'm going B. I feel like ticks just mess people up.
It's a horsefly!
Ah!
Ah,
Clack!
cleg.
I've had a horsefly bite me on the head and it hurt. was in a pool. I was like, kept going in the water.
They love getting you in pools.
Right.
What? Horseflies.
But I was a kid, and I don't think I've seen one in like 30 years.
Just like as a child, I expected quicksand to be like way more devastating.
Like you just sink down really, really fast. Or that you would encounter it more than once in your life.
It was like in every cartoon, and I'm like, I need to prepare for this. This is going to be my life. And then I don't even know if...
That was like the era of children's television that we watched. This was like the...
Quicksand and, yeah. Foster's Australian beer is made in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. I drink and I know things. I drink and I find out if you know things. Number 6. Which of the following movies was not filmed in Scotland?
Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Braveheart, I hope it's that one. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, specifically, I guess. I know. Trainspotting.
I was gonna just put Harry Potter in there.
But that might be like, oh, this one wasn't.
I'm pretty sure they're all filmed there, but I imagine somebody would be like...
Giving them all the answers.
I don't know.
I hope it's Braveheart, because the one that like set there.
Excuse me, I'm so
Harry
sorry.
Potter was in like a made up world. Star Wars was probably mostly filmed on a green screen.
It was Star Wars. It was filmed in like Ireland or something.
You sure it wasn't filmed in a galaxy far, far away? A long time ago?
Maybe. It's so hot in here.
Here. We'll see if this helps. You keep going. I'll be right back.
This shouldn't be an issue in the middle of November. Number 7. Sir Nils Olav III, who was recently promoted to Brigadier of the Norwegian Army, is the world's highest ranking what? Child, inanimate object, penguin, or monkey?
All these are amazing. I got you, girl. It's like you're like in a movie.
It's not going very fast. But that's okay. If you click it more than once, it goes up to 3 speeds.
Well, hopefully they can't hear this.
It's kind of loud, but that's okay.
Oh.
Just a small one would be fine. Don't you need to point it this way?
Well, I'm just pointing away from the microphone.
I thought it was that microphone.
Because our voice is going this way. The fan. I don't know if you can hear the fan.
So some of Braveheart was filmed in Ireland, but they did film
always
some in Scotland.
Always have a fan on you. You look like you're Beyonce in a music video.
They said they can't hear it. Oh.
They can't or can?
Cannot.
Oh, even better.
One time when I was running with somebody and it started raining and one of the girls I was running with was like, I feel like I'm in a music video. And so now every time I run in the rain, I'm like, a water spritzer now. No, that'll mess my makeup up. Here we go. It was a penguin. That cute little Sir Nils Olav III. He's in Edinburgh Zoo. He's the only penguin to have been knighted. And also, it's the third because they've had this. They've
done more than one penguin.
Well, penguins die apparently,
oh.
So they just keep picking new penguins, but giving it the same name. So that's normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's the third, so technically it's not the same penguin.
Yeah, I guess. But like, who?
It's easier to remember. So
do they bring in a whole new penguin, or do they just pick another one that's already there?
I don't know.
That's facts. Awesome penguin parade? I bet. Penguins are so cute. What is the capital of Scotland? Here you go, Alex. I need it, not her.
It's cute. She likes it.
I know, because she's hot. She's
Glasgow.
got a fur coat on.
Edinburgh, Aberdeen, or Perth. She kept leaning toward it like.
I know, I could see.
You like that?
It also has a light. Oh wait, yeah.
Just blow you out. Why is the light there? Because they could charge more for it.
I'm breathing in the dark.
And you're hot?
And I don't know, Alex. Do you like how the sticker in the middle is a cloud just
blowing
wind?
I wish you could see this.
Yeah,
It's literally just a cloud going.
Like
This
that.
must have come from wish.com.
Did you see the thing I sent you today? I texted you. Hold on.
I'm behind on my text messages today.
My husband doesn't even read my texts.
No, I haven't read anybody's. It's not just yours.
I said, I want this.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's $168 from.
So it's like a full military gear with a dog harness where you can strap your dog in camo to your chest, so then you can probably quick release and have it like run and attack an invader. Yeah, looks pretty sweet. Probably hard to see, but.
I'll post it on IG a little later.
But for who, David?
Annie's husband doesn't read her text either. What is it?
No, I read my.
Guess we're just not that excited.
It's just been a very busy day where I haven't had time to like sit down and like read. I saw it was like all these notifications. And I was like, it's gonna take me a minute. So I was waiting until I had time.
It's probably because I'm like literally in the room right next to him. He's like, Jesus
No.
Christ, Lauren.
I love your
Enough.
text more than anybody.
Enough.
No, you send me stuff you know I like.
Glasky? Glasgow is pronounced Glasky? Oh, is that why cow is pronounced key? Glasky? No. Dolly the sheep, we talked about her before. She was cloned by scientists at the University of Edinburgh, Scotland in 1996 using the technique of somatic cell nuclear transfer. Boring. But how many mothers did Dolly have?
Wasn't Dolly named after boobs?
0, 1,
Mammary
2, 3.
glands.
Yes.
I remembered something.
Dolly Parton. See?
I didn't know what a mammary was, and now I do. It's boobs. Right?
Proud of you. If that's all you take out of this, that's fine.
Let me see that gif in its full glory. Oh, it's just a sheep unicorn?
Cloning.
Or it's wearing a
It's
birthday
hat.
hat.
It's birthday
Okay.
hat because I keep getting cloned.
Okay.
You might think this is a trick question.
0?
3. 3 mothers. How, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. One
Barely
provided the
handle one.
egg, another the DNA, and a third carried the clone embryo to term. So it's like a surrogate.
A surrogate with like, yeah.
The more you know.
Huh.
There you go. Alright, number 10. On the high mountaintops of Scotland, you can find animals called stoat. Which of the following most closely describes
Are they
this
cute?
animal?
Are they cute? Weasel, goat, hare, or bird? Well, out of all of those, I'd say the cutest is either going to be a bunny or a goat. Goats can be cute. Some birds are cute, but not all. Weasels
Bird
might be cute, but they
specifically
sound not cute.
Game bird. Like a grouse. But it's not a grouse.
I would say in general, I get more cutified by goats than bunnies. So I'm going to go B, goat.
It is not. It's a weasel, my friend. You want to see a picture?
You couldn't have put one up in there for them?
No, because it shows up at the beginning of the question.
Honestly, that's pretty cute.
That's really cute.
Oh, you give it away?
Right. I literally
I
said that.
guess you can't do it as show notes?
No, well, I've tried
It's
before.
like a
Look at this
ferret,
one.
a really cute ferret.
It's like a long, it's like a skinny cat.
Snake
A
cat.
snake cat. Cat snake. They're cute. Google a stoat.
They're pretty cute.
Don't Google a clegg.
Was that a horse one?
We are 1/3 of the way done. We
Proud
have
of you.
Harry Potter backing that ass up in first. Or sorry, prisoner of that ass. in
That's
first.
better. That's better.
I drink and I know things in second.
Obviously.
And then pretty close
Hard-hearted,
behind is hard-hearted
Hardenberg of
haggis.
Hargus. That's a pretty good team name. Scott, do you have a short list yet?
I like you can do it.
I like when
I think
you
I
laugh
can,
at anything
that's
that's bear for it.
It's getting Scott in here. I guess I'll play Scottish trivia. I like that one too.
I do? Yeah. Oh, y'all are so smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Joseph. Joseph just sold a house. Everybody
Oh! I need
Round
a
of applause.
button where like
ding, 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 ding.
fireworks go off on that moment's
Proud
notice.
of you. We're doing Scottish trivia over here, JoJo. You get the plane tickets this round.
Should I put a picture of Scotland up behind us?
Which part?
I don't know. I should have thought of that beforehand. We could have pretended we were in Scotland.
Joseph is Braveheart, he says. It turns out, fun fact, that
Braveheart was filmed today. Star Wars wasn't.
Fun fact. I'm doing a different fact, Alex. I don't say the same fun fact twice. Fun fact. They wanted Mel Gibson to do the movie, and he said no, and then they said they weren't going to do it unless he did it, and so then he said yes. There you go. The more you know.
And then he was super anti-Semitic.
Is that better or worse than being Scientologist?
I don't know, but it doesn't look like we've hit 100 people to answer still. We're not even...
Nope, 93, only 93.
Oh, guys,
sorry.
come on. You need to text your friends, text your wife. Ain't nobody got time for... No, they got time for trivia. We got time. I'm trying to think of that meme song.
I don't know, it's not showing.
Every man dies. Not
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Everybody getting... I don't know.
Trivia up in here.
Number 11. According to National Records of Scotland, what was the most popular boy's baby name?
Alex. Go Alex. Arthur, George, Jack, Alfie. Alfie?
Alfie.
You should have put Alex in there.
I should have put Alex. I was going to put Alex, but I figured people would think that was a decoy. Because you're my husband.
You could have put Alexander. Or you could have put Tyler. And then been like a low-key shout-out.
I don't need to shout out to you.
You do all the time anyways.
Yeah.
Alex, you come help me.
God
Alex.
dang it, Alex.
Alex, can you come here?
No, it is Jack. Fun fact. 12 years running.
That's a lot of Jacks.
That's a lot of Jacks.
That's a lot of Jacks.
A lot of Jacks. Angus? Now that's a beefy name. That's got some meat to it. I should be a dad for dad.
I'm gonna get a boy dog and name it Wagyu.
I don't want a boy dog.
Neither.
We get a girl dog named Wagyu?
Yes. Well, I'll just go into with the theme of the question. So yeah.
Jack. There we go.
Now
Wagyu's a really
we already
good
know
dog
that.
name, though.
Fun fact: if anyone can answer this are we gonna do it during Christmas? Christmas trivia. It'll be just like all fun facts from us and I on Christmas.
Oh, I don't know, because people like maybe have holiday guests in.
Maybe New Year's. Our next dog will be named Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport. It will be Christmas spectacular, but we will not give away $7,000 in prizes.
No, I'm not doing
because Lauren will never recover from that.
We're never gonna do it.
I still am working on getting people their prizes.
It'll be Christmas themed. That's it.
It's horrible.
Like this is Scotland.
The Perthshire town of Dull is paired with the town of Blank in Oregon.
Awesome, boring, simple, lively. If there's a town of Awesome, Oregon, are we gonna move our business and say why is awesome awesome?
Yes. 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 We Stop.
So why?
He's giving maybe a hard time.
I'm giving her the fan. It's a good time.
It's Oregon.
Oregon.
Boring.
It's not a strong enough fan to make you sound like Vader.
Oregon. Boring. It is boring, Oregon. They paired up. They couldn't be like sister towns because Oregon had way more people than Dull did. But they just now the sign just says
Boring.
we're paired up. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Scotland boasts more golf courses per head of population than any other country.
Head of human or head of cattle or head of sheep?
Human. Roughly how many golf courses can you find there? How many golf courses?
Holy cow! That's a lot no matter what.
580, 680, 380, or 480. That's not per head. That's just in all
total.
of Scotland.
Okay. I know how you normally like to trick me. So I'm going to go with one of the middle ones. 480. I'm going middle low.
It is 580.
Oh, that was my other guess.
Yeah, I think it's like 583 or maybe I don't know.
Roughly. Oh, I see how you got away from taking a shot.
There we go. Words.
Words.
More words.
Northern Ireland, 14
There you
options.
go.
That's a lot of golf.
That is. One of the
Golf's
most
hard.
famous golf courses ever is in...
St. Andrews?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a question about the first golf links.
Fun fact, I was on the golf team at Monacan High School. I don't know, just throwing stuff out there for trivia.
I didn't even know that, like, golf...
Was it a high school sport?
Yeah.
Probably, but you just didn't hang out with the kids who played it. Now you're married to one. Tricked you.
He also played tennis, too.
Yeah.
That's okay. I did track and cross country because it was the only team that didn't make cuts, and I knew
I did indoor track
I
for one season.
Actually, in high school, I don't think I did anything. I think that was middle
Fun
school.
fact, indoor track is still outside during the winter.
Edinburgh Castle was built upon Castle Rock. What is special about Castle Rock?
Castle or Casterly Rock? It's from Game of Thrones. It's an extinct volcano. Dinosaurs' fossils have been found there. It was featured on Game of Thrones. Did you put that in there because of me? It was discovered to be a cave.
I did put it in there because of you.
But is that really what's special about it? That's probably just like a weird reference. And is it even called Castle Rock?
No, it's Casterly Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're seeing if you tricked other people, like I would have probably been like, see.
Yeah, I'm like, Alex is definitely going to talk people into this.
Oh boy. How many people did I trick? 22%. Sorry, I didn't know.
It is an extinct volcano. They call it a volcano plug or something. I don't know. It sounds gross, so.
Yeah, you ever get any volcanoes? Yeah, Edinburgh Castle. That's my plug for volcanoes.
For a volcano plug? Oh my god, Alex.
Lauren learned what OD meant. We're learning slang from people 10 years younger than us.
Yeah, Miles, the helicopter guy, he's like a decade younger than us, it seems, but
it's crazy how the lingo's different in 10 years.
Yeah, man. If you call something OD, that's like
overdose.
Good. That's good. It's like it was so funny.
Or no, it means like it was too much, so it depends on how you want to use it. Like that was OD, like they're just killing him.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's just like when you say I haven't seen you in a minute, it means like a long time.
Oh my god, we're officially getting old, Lauren.
I know. I know.
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen that volcano plug.
Which of these household items was not originally invented by a Scottish man or in Scotland, but mostly by Scottish men?
Electric doorbell, refrigerators, oof. Color TV or a toaster. You hope it's not a refrigerator, because then you'll hate Scotland. It's just this one refrigerator. We've never had trouble with refrigerators like this before.
I want to just buy my own refrigerator.
You just want to be a homeowner again?
Yeah, I'm sad. I'm mad.
You just have to wait for a middleman to do something. I'm
angry that I have to wait on somebody to fix something. I just want to do it myself. Okay, here we go. Fun fact, it was the electric doorbell.
Ding dong.
All those other things.
Your chop deliveries here.
Came from Scotland. So, Colin invented the modern refrigeration. Baird, the television, but also the color television. And then Alan McMaster's the toaster.
1926 was the first television? That's insane.
Ladies, have you seen the TikToks? This woman takes a piece of bread and she puts, you know, with your hair you're supposed to use heat protectant, but she spreads heat protectant on half of the piece of bread and puts it in the toaster. And when it comes out, half is toasted and the part that has the heat protectant is not. And then now I use it on my hair all the time. Because that's terrifying. Scottish. You can do it. He just snorted. We're halfway through. Harry Potter's ass is in first place still. 12-10. Burt Reynolds
You gotta say the whole thing. It's way better when you say it properly.
I don't remember.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Deadass
is in first, and then you can do it as in third, but you don't get anything for being in third.
Except for we're proud of you. We're very, very proud of you.
I am very proud of you. Third place last week got a prize. That's just because I was feeling nice. But you know what? I'm still feeling nice. This is the national plant of Scotland and the favorite food of Eeyore.
Eeyore? Oh, I love Eeyore. Heather? What? How's that a food?
It's a plant, babe. Plant.
I thought it was a color of gray. Bluebells, thistle, or primrose?
I'm sure that heather is probably the same gray of the heather plant.
You think it's a great plant?
Purple.
It's a Kaluna?
Kaluna? It is thistle. I don't remember Eeyore ever eating anything, but this makes sense.
I just remember him being like, okay.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find
Reminds me of Ray.
Yeah. Oh, I found a ladybug in my bathroom today. Our old dog's name was Lady, so I'm pretty sure she's haunting us.
I hope. She's the one who opened the fridge.
I hope so.
Then you can't do
Allegedly, on September 2nd, 1724, Margaret Dixon, apparently she might be famous, I don't know, was hanged at Edinburgh's Grass Market for concealing her pregnancy, aka dead baby. What remarkable thing happened in relation to her hanging? They still talk about it today.
Her head popped off and rolled into the crowd. She was found alive in her coffin afterwards. Weird. After she was left suspended for the customary 30 minutes, her body was missing upon everyone's return. She spontaneously combusted, causing the town to believe she was a witch! Burn her! Isn't that from Monty Python? There's always like, she's a witch!
Yeah.
Wait, witches float.
Yeah.
Or am I gonna...
float. I don't remember.
What? Witches burn like wood. And
But
wood floats like a duck. So, yeah, we need to watch that tonight.
This was random. I was just seeing if anybody would get it.
Matt, you should come over and we'll watch it.
This is true. She was found in her coffin alive afterwards. I guess they put her in her coffin. Oh,
what?
They put her in her coffin and he was driving to the
Her
graveyard.
head popped off?
Driving to the graveyard and he stopped to buy a beverage or something and he came back and she was gone.
Gone?
Yeah.
We don't know that meant she was alive.
Okay, I don't think...
Someone could have stole her dead body.
It's 1724.
Which was the one where her head popped off?
That was in like Tennessee or something.
That was in French Trivia.
That was in French Trivia. Several people fainted.
Oh.
Elvis Presley once visited Scotland. The only time the king ever set foot on UK soil. Where did he visit?
Inverness, Edinburgh, Prestwick, or Dundee? Is that Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Inverness because I don't know what it is. But I also have only ever really heard of anything other than Edinburgh, so it makes me think it's probably theirs. It's like the most famous place there.
That's because we've been talking about it all day.
Right. So that's
Capital.
why I'm going to change it to B.
You're wrong.
Was it Prestwick?
Mm-hmm. Scotty, what part of Scotland did you live in? He was not a singer. I didn't say he was a singer.
Who, me? I sing to the
He
dogs.
said he was not a singer.
I sing in the shower.
He sings very loud in
Good.
the shower.
Yeah, because it's saves the day and Taking Back Sunday, and there's only scream
He sings his,
singing.
like, emo songs in the shower, and it's so funny. The dog walkers come, and I'm like...
I don't know, it's what I was into in like high school and college, and it just reminds me of like the good old days when everything was easier.
Pardon me, let me just step back.
No, not you. It was just life in general.
Well,
COVID.
things were easier because we didn't have jobs.
Yes. I miss back when I had no responsibilities at all. I know everyone else
I think
does.
you're right, Scotty. It's because he was in the army. You are right about that. Okay, number 19. This Scottish breed of dog, which I pictured, was bred to hunt for animal.
Deer, wolves, fox, or rodents? Ah, I know that one.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you do.
Say,
Mm-mm. Think of
No, it's
the
a-
theme.
no. Wolf. No, I'm wrong. It's a wolfhound.
An Irish wolfhound, but it's not Ireland.
Well,
Theme.
it looks like an Irish wolfhound.
I know, but there's a lot of dogs that
So
look
it's a
alike.
Scottish wolfhound.
It's not.
It's a Scottish foxhound. Deerhound?
It is a Scottish deerhound.
They look the same. Dogs can hunt anything.
They're not the same. They're not the same.
They're not gonna know. How are
They
they gonna
are
know?
giant. They are giant dogs.
So we need something for scale. Like if there was a banana in there, how far up its leg would it go?
Okay, let me. What's it called? A Scottish.
Scottish joke meme? Is that what you were searching earlier?
A male's 85 to 110 pounds.
There's bigger dogs than that.
Yes, there's bigger dogs than that, Alex. What? Here. Oh, it's on a pedestal. Hold on.
No, they're cool looking dogs. Yeah. You Google it.
10 bananas tall, says Dave.
I don't know where that reference came from, if it was Reddit, but it was
It
like,
is Reddit.
how big is this banana? And they're like, I don't know, here's a banana.
Is there a
another
prize for
banana scale.
having an answer in your name?
What does that mean? Like, her answer was Scottish foxhound? Deerhound?
I don't know. Yeah, what was your name? Maybe.
Is it Christy?
Yeah.
What was your name, Christy?
Stones.
Deerhounds 20.
Ah, I did see Deerhounds 2020. What do you mean? Look up stones? I can't like.
For size.
Yeah, I've heard of stones.
Like weight?
For weight. Like 15 stone is fat.
How many stones do you?
How many pounds? What, you want to know if I'm fat or not?
I don't know if that's.
1 stone is 14 pounds. So if I am just like 12 stone is fine. But if I was 15 stone, I would be 210 pounds.
Weight, 12 to 13.
See? Number 20. How many Michelin star restaurants can you find in Scotland?
How many are Gordon Ramsay's?
I don't know. Is it 10, 3, 6, or 18?
So, is there a minimum
What
of
is
like, can you have
16?
a 1-star Michelin,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can have like a 4-star Michelin? So, are we saying how many
I
restaurants
know it
have
goes
at
up to
least
3.
1 star?
Correct.
Not how many total stars of restaurants?
Correct.
Okay. I think this is a complete guess for everybody.
Yeah. It's good to know. I feel like most of my trivia questions are just guesses for everybody, but like you can make.
But
an
it's interesting to
educated
see,
guess.
yeah, that people like guess, like they guessed in the middle
Yeah.
versus the tops.
Yeah.
What was it?
It's 10. One restaurant, which is Andrew Farley's, has 2 Michelin stars, and then all the rest of these just have 1. Yeah.
Number 1.
There you go.
Isle of Ursica Hotel.
So 1 Michelin star is like great restaurant, 2 is like phenomenal, and 3 is like out of this world.
Like, oh lord.
Black pudding, ew.
So how many Michelin stars? Zizi must have like 6 Michelin stars.
They are a Michelin star. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Dad Ass still in first, and Burt Reynolds in second. We are 2/3 of the way through. 10
Home
questions left.
stretch.
First place this round gets $50 to Can. Second place gets $25 to Can.
I think
And
it's
then
the
a random person between third and last place will get $25 to Can. And then, there's only
Still not there.
97.
I feel like at some point we have to do a cutoff too.
Yeah, I feel like it's too late now, so.
I think it's the first time I haven't been hungry near the end of trivia because I ate so much can like right
before.
like minutes before.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel like some of the least drunk.
I felt the same way. It's because I just ate a
We're
whole
so
bunch.
responsible this week.
You know, spend a lot of money on French food. And
Like a cheese baguette.
don't get me started.
It was so good.
They had like 6 types of cheese. Did I say
The
this
bun,
right?
the bun was at
It's
least
6 types-
one Michelin star by the bun itself.
6 types of cheese you could get on your burger.
My
and
cat's a jerk.
I asked the guy on the phone what his favorite was, and he was like, I just like the regular cheddar. And I'm like, over goat cheese? Over blue cheese? Over Gruyere? You just like a regular cheddar?
Hey,
Should not be working here, sir.
I appreciate someone who's honest
Drew.
with what they like.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's delicious. We didn't listen to him. Which 21st century animated Disney film was based in Scotland?
Oh!
Trivia Club.
Was it Enchanted, Brave, Tangled, or Onward? Who thought there'd be so many movies that'd be like, that's probably it. They're all based in Scotland. Trick question.
Fun fact.
Sometimes Lauren does things where all the answers are correct. Like the time I was really confused last week, and we were like,
Twizzlers.
yeah, I thought that was like a legit question of like what you thought, but you were getting a poll of what they thought.
Sometimes it's good to know people's opinions.
And now every time I eat Twizzlers, I'm like, where's the other 80% of the flavor? But the texture's still better that I prefer it over Red Vine.
What if we could just merge the two companies? It would be called
Why don't you just make your own that's perfect?
Vizzlers.
No, Red Twizzlers.
Vizzlers. Twizzlers are already red.
Yeah, but the new name would be Red Twizzlers.
Vizzlers. I like Vizzlers better. 93% of you are Trivia Club members.
Or
I see
just
around.
seen the movie.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
22. The Encyclopedia Britannica, the world's oldest surviving encyclopedia, and what people did before Google, was first published in Edinburgh. Between what years? It came from Scotland. We've talked about the encyclopedia before.
Remember when I was like, how did people do trivia before Google?
Yes, and the
Hoopers
were very kind to let you know that encyclopedia.
I remember we had an encyclopedia growing up, and I used it when I was younger, and
can't hide money.
Completely forgot it existed.
You only had one? I thought it was like by like letter. Don't you have to buy a
it's the alphabet.
set?
It's like
what happened
26.
to them?
I'm sure they're in landfill with every other encyclopedia.
I want them.
I was going to say I doubt we have them, but knowing Ruth, they're in the basement.
Oh.
Mom, do you still have the encyclopedias? Lauren wants to take up space in this super tiny house room.
I don't know what I want them for. Yeah, before encyclopedia, what did people use?
There was no trivia back then, before then.
Maria Christina's family still has theirs. I remember looking at
But
scrolls.
It's like, at a date? Like, there's like, at least for like factual sciencey stuff?
I'm sure it's the extreme style. Let's see here. I forgot the answer. It's the 1700s. Those numbers right there. So pretty much nothing happened before then anyway, so.
Not much.
Yeah.
That must have been, imagine owning a set of encyclopedias back then.
First 9 editions were all edited in Scotland, and then from 1901 forward, it was edited jointly in New York City and London.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave, nothing happened then, before then. Certain of it.
I just like your hair.
The modern ATM and PIN technology were patented by Scottish inventor James Goodfellow, OBE. You may ask me what OBE means. It means Officer of Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. Anyway, what year...
That's a badass title.
Gordon Ramsay's OBE too. What year were the
Yo,
inventions patented? Look at this gift, by the way.
Yo,
OB.
OB. 52.
Wait, Alex. Alex, when you put your card in the ATM, you're like, Obi!
Instead of Cody. Like, you throw it from like 6 feet away and you go, Obi!
I just made myself laugh really hard.
So it means officer of the excellence of the British
Officer of the most excellent order of the British Empire. But there's a lot of different ones.
Of what it stands for?
OBE, yeah, so there's GBE.
The Knight Grand Cross or Dam Grand Cross of the Most Excellent Order.
Member of the Most Excellent
Knight
Order.
Commander. Oh, I like that.
Knight Commander.
Because it's like K and I, but you think it's like of like the darkness, like the Knight Commander
I don't
of the Most Excellent British.
It's being really loud.
This is an exciting.
It is. Let's see. It's the 60s. How'd you guys know? They're just real smart. Oh. 1966. Like, I wasn't around in the 60s, so I'm trying to think if it's weird to me to think that, like, that technology was around then.
We're, what, 6 questions away?
7 questions away.
But it's almost 9:30. People probably have stuff to
Dave,
do.
we're going.
Right.
Scotland's only land border is with...
Scotland. England, Wales, or Ireland. So that would suggest it's an island. But
Well,
if
Scotland,
you select
I figure
A,
people are trying to answer really quickly. They'd be like, oh, Scotland, I know that one. And then they say the wrong one.
England, Wales, or Ireland. I'm gonna go with Ireland. I guess I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. You're basic.
You're fired. Number 25. What is the most widely distributed brand of blended Scotch whiskey in the world?
Ooh, Glenlivet, Lagavulin, Macallan, Johnny Walker. The Macallan. The University of Ohio State.
I think it's Macallan. I don't know.
I can't wait to meet these people at one point.
Do you have an answer for this?
It's gonna be a wrong answer because it's a complete guess. I'm gonna go with Glenlivet.
Wrong. It's Johnny Walker.
I've had Johnny Walker Blue on multiple occasions and it is not good. It's like, oh, it's $200 bottle, and I'm like,
It's just the most widely distributed. I don't know.
well, no, but like they have like the red, the black, the green,
Black
and the
label,
blue. The blue is their
yeah.
top, and I tried it, and I'm like, this is disgusting. Like it's not even like better than Jack Daniels.
They have a better marketing team than the rest.
I agree. I 100% agree that you could sell crap, but if you have good marketing, like it'll outdo.
Mary, you're probably right that Glenlivet is a single malt, but it was just a decoy, so
does-
some people probably didn't know that.
Man, our players are so smart.
The small Scots town of Bonnybridge has become world famous for what?
Oh, Bonnie's. UFO sightings, albino sheep, the oldest pub in Scotland. Underwater castle.
In the block.
I
Where do you
hope.
think Nessie lives?
In the castle? It was the only one that she could rent out for filming that photo, the fake photo.
Mary, I know nothing about dark liquors at all.
I'm still shocked, and we'll talk about it until my deathbed, that Lauren took a shot of whiskey on Halloween. Trivia, not Halloween night.
Trivia.
Hey, what's tomorrow? Friday the
13th is tomorrow, guys. So just wake up ready for just shit to hit the fan.
No.
We're all used to that by now, right?
No.
Apparently there's a historical battle at Bonnybridge. Was it between aliens and humans? Because it should have been. UFO, apparently, get this, more than 300 sightings a year.
It's just because they're all really drunk.
That's Scotch.
Yeah. There's like seeing lights and they're just stars and they're like blurred vision. Like
I agree, Mary. This whole year has been Friday 13th. I feel like every Friday is a Friday the 13th. But maybe tomorrow will be different.
tomorrow will be the turning point of everything.
That's what Dave said. He said it's all gonna turn around. Happy birthday, Tidra. That's a good birthday to have. Every birthday's a good birthday. I love birthdays. Here we go. Physician Sir James Young Simpson of Edinburgh first discovered the anesthetic qualities of this on humans. It quickly became a popular anesthetic for surgery and dental procedures.
Was it ether, nitrous oxide, chloroform, or cocaine? Well, that would insinuate nitrous oxide, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. But now I can't not guess nitrous oxide.
It's not nitrous oxide.
Well, I guess ether and chloroform are also kind of like gas. We just use them in like liquid form, and then you like fall down. You're like, oh.
It is chloroform. I guess ether goes way back before that. Chloroform was a big.
I only see it in movies when Ace Ventura wants to chloroform a
put it on a rag.
Miami Dolphins football player to check his ring for if
the sapphires.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a rag. It's got to be on a rag.
Can you just say that by itself? It has a different meaning. On a rag.
Okay, in Scotland, around 6% of the population has red hair. But what percentage of Scots have the red hair gene in their DNA?
Oh, 40, 70, 25, 55. I'm going to go with, doesn't it skip a generation, but it's more like on your mom's side?
For red hair?
And then you know.
That's twins.
Do the square root of pi times 11 and you get 40%.
Good answer. How'd you know that?
All made up gibberish and a complete guess. I'm 25% chance of always getting it right.
New math. I don't know what mythology says if you're female with red hair and blue eyes. Apparently Scotland has the highest percentage population of people with blue eyes too. But that's boring, I have blue eyes. So.
Yeah, you don't. You have like bluish, greenish, amber. You have like
amber's yellow. You're a goddess. I am a goddess. Thank you.
Look at her hair. There's not even a fan nearby. This
no,
is
I think that's if it's red hair and blue eyes. I'll dye my hair red. I actually did dye my hair red one time.
Show me a picture.
I don't know if I have any. Annette,
I'll Photoshop
do
it.
you have any pictures of me when I
no,
have red hair?
I'll crop out your hair and change the tint.
It was like fire orange, like red, like I'm talking.
I can be down with that.
Like that picture frame orange.
Yeah. How old are you?
20 maybe?
Oh yeah, perfect.
18, 20.
What? How have I never seen a picture of this?
I don't know. I don't know why no pictures exist.
Because it was bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. 2 questions left. We're almost
You're
there,
such
folks.
a hot blonde. We'll just stay blonde.
Harry Potter. She's keeping the lead. Let's give it. Which of the following is not an event included in the Highland Games?
Hammer throw, sheaf toss, tug of war, cattle jumping. Bundle of straw. It makes me think of like a little amount. Like,
Well, I didn't want people to think I was making up I guess I get. Could have made that up.
Cattle jumping is my guess.
Ferret legging.
Right, I was thinking that too.
It is cattle jumping. They don't jump over. There's cute little cattle.
Oh, I got it right?
Yeah.
I'm just a good guesser.
They should, though. Wait.
Lauren will tell you I'm the luckiest person she's ever
met.
met.
That's
and
true.
then I always rebut that I got to marry you, so. Smart husbands know what to say.
Yeah. Last question.
Ooh.
Inconcan is an island in Loch Lomond in Scotland. It's one of the very few places outside Australia which has a viable population of what animal? Wallabies, kangaroos, wombats, or koalas? the difference between a wallaby and a wombat, but it is a wallaby. I bet they're pretty cute.
Small kangaroos? What's a wombat? Wallaby Scotland. There we go. Top one.
Yeah, it's like a little kangaroo.
Yeah. What's a
wombat? A wombat's like a hedgehoggy or like yeah, they're really cute too. Why are koalas so slow? Why?
Because eucalyptus is like opiates.
What?
Whatever they eat, like it's like a painkiller and they're all fucked up or
They're
messed
high.
up. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about sloths? Is that true?
I think so. If Scott says it, you know it's true. Scott,
All
have
right.
you narrowed down your player favorite name?
All right, here we go. So first place. That's cute. First place gets $50 to Can. Second place gets $25
Harry
to
Potter?
Can. So Harry Potter, text me at 804-223-2032, and you get a $50 gift card to Can.
Oh, that's a delicious amount of food. Mm-hmm. Pro tip: get their French onion soup.
Mm-hmm. Tartar.
Pretty much anything there, but
I bet tartar. It sounds as gross as haggis, but I bet
no,
it's just as delicious.
it is delicious. We just ate it. What are we gonna do?
Well, we've never had haggis.
97. 2. 7. Y'all were close. 97 people answered more than one question. Next time.
So number 61 is Meat Castle Sue Castle. Meat Castle Sue Castle. You get $25.
Well, you also got to say Burt Reynolds. Please text us.
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
We kind of skipped.
Us. Yeah.
For Burt Reynolds, you won $25, and Meat Castle Sue Castle won $25.
Right. So
and now we're waiting for best name.
Yeah. So best name gets $20.
Scott,
so
would
you?
you?
If you have if you let him know what your favorite names are in case he's
He
questioning.
may take it into consideration. He
Two
may
whiskey
not.
barrels, but they won last. Okay. Do you have like? You can pick it.
You can still pick
It's
them.
Scott in here. You can pick whichever ones you want. Or he's just saying his favorites. He's saying his favorites right now.
Okay.
Is that a Loch Ness monster in your pocket? Wait, that's it. Which one? Which one is it, Scotty?
Yeah, please. Very specific. Best team name is blah blah blah.
It's Scott in here. It's Scott in her.
In her or here?
In here. It's
In her would also work. Her here. It's Scott in here. Please text us 804-223-2032. You just got $20 cold hard Venmo.
It's getting Scott in here. Number 15.
It's getting Scott in here.
Hold on, I'm going
Or
for
it's Scott.
It's getting.
It's gotta be. It's getting Scott in here.
It's getting Scott in here.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be.
Number 15.
It's getting Scott in here. Did reach out. Got you Burt Reynolds. I don't see Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Harry Potter and they probably want me to say it. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Dead Ass. Text me.
If they were playing and not watching, they're gonna miss out. I've heard of that happening. Where people like log in and then they like just play and they don't watch. So I know.
Somebody messaged last week and I told them, I was like, they're like, how do we know if we won a random or we won? And I
You
was
gotta
like,
watch.
And I told them, they were like, oh, yeah, they don't know. You got it?
They're
Harry
like,
Potter, we got you, Harry Potter.
but they're like, y'all are unbearable.
Hey, just mute us, it's fine.
Then you can't hear when we say the numbers.
It's fine. They unmute us at the end. Bye, Nikki. Thank you for coming. Annie, I'm gonna text
Are we
you.
doing something special Saturday?
I don't know. It's
pop-
up to you.
I'm down. So we might be doing a special secret pop-up something another, not trivia related.
We did the random winner already, Emma. We did the random winner, and we're not giving away 25 20s because only 97 people answered more than one question. And that was my rule.
Mikasa Sukasa was nitty.
Oh, that's a good one, Nitty. So, next time, if you're playing, answer more than one question, and we'll give out more money. But, yeah.
Got you, Harry Potter. I think they said they maybe texted the wrong number first.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of repeating digits. You can easily just like. They get maybe they have fat fingers like you, or just like.
Anyway, if anybody did not get an ice cream sandwich, come to.
Well, we're gonna announce it officially, but we have a lot of ice cream sandwiches that we bought. That's too many for us to eat, so we wanted to share it with all of our.
We're thinking about setting up a little pop up at
the VMFA, unless they kick us out. But
just a little pop up at the VMFA with a cooler and
maybe
come by and grab a sandwich. And if you want to donate to Richmond Animal League, we'll take it.
Venmo them. Well, we'll figure out the details. Follow us on Instagram if you want to know the details, because we're not sure of when or how we're going to do this, but we've got a lot of ice cream sandwiches.
That's our goodies.
Are we doing any post-game games, or?
We can. I just have to pee really bad.
Lauren has to pee really, really bad. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Check out the latest article. Oh yeah, we were guest editors on Here Weekly, which is a newsletter that The Grid, which is a local Richmond publication, puts out. We got to talk about 3 things that we love about Richmond that are going on. One of them was trivia. So maybe you're here tonight because you saw that article, and if so, thank you. Hope you had fun. Come back next week. We're here every Thursday from 7:30 to 8:30, or so 2 games, 7:30 and 8:30. We usually end around 9:30, 9:44 for tonight. But I don't know. We like to have fun. We like to elaborate on things. So what originally started off as like a 30-minute game is now closer to like an hour game. But it's all about having fun. Give you something to do. No cost to you. But if you did not have a chance to try the Nightingale spiced apple cider sandwich, I'm not just saying this because it's ours. It's really good. It's really, really good. And we've got, I don't know, around 100 in a chest freezer that we bought for ourselves just because we wanted to have a bunch. I did get confirmation they don't have time to do another run this season from their kitchen. So if Nightingale and Galley ever do it again, you're going to have to wait until next year. So this might be the last chance for you to get one of these sandwiches for a whole year. So keep an eye on our Instagram. I guess I could shut this. But we were thinking about just literally taking a cooler to the VMFA and giving them out for free. And just saying, hey, if you want to donate to Richmond Animal League, here's their Venmo. Just kind of hanging out. Maybe we'll get to meet some of you guys from 6 feet apart. You set up a picnic blanket. We can have an ice cream eating contest. Lauren.
Yeah.
Let's see who can eat the most ice cream sandwiches without puking.
It's definitely going to be me. I've already done it.
We haven't even eaten that many of them. We've been good. We've been pacing ourselves.
Yeah. So, sorry, I was just petting David. I have dog brain now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. This was fun. I can't see how many people are left in the chat still. But
wait. Maybe I can see from this.
32. All right.
I'm seeing 23.
Either way's fine.
I'm kind of tired to play games. We went past longer than normal.
We did. It's 9:46. All right.
I got stuff to do tomorrow. You want to do one? What?
I can't just do one. All right. Bye, guys.
We'll see you next week or maybe this weekend. Follow us on Instagram at Why Richmond's Awesome if you want details, because we don't know them yet. Bye.